humid over here, boy. That's all it is over here. If you ever wondered what it's like to live in a whale's pussy, just come live over here.
Well, like I imagine anywhere where there's, a lot of snow, like I always think about like, well, the summers must be pretty fucking, humid. Because we don't have any, it's like the opposite over here. We might get some snow, but we don't get the humidity after it and all the growth.
I don't mind the snow. I really don't.
I couldn't handle it all the time, but I do like the experience of it. Like I'd go to a really cold place for a short period, but I wouldn't be able to handle it for long term. It'd just be too much going to fucking doctor's appointments in the fucking snow. You gotta shovel out the driveway first.
You said period.
Well, it makes a hardier person, the Northeast. You know what I mean?
It definitely fucking, you definitely...
Makes a heart attack.
Every year you're like tested in that, But I mean, it's weird because out here in Palm Springs, it doesn't get cold. Like at night, the coldest they'll get, even in the winter, is probably 70s and 80s. Whereas over here, we'll drop down to 16 degrees. So like it gets pretty cold here. Enough to freeze the pipes and shit. But not much snow.
I gotta shout out all the people that either had to re-up their Patreon, create new accounts, or whatever, because Patreon's all fucked up.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't. Shit, I made it out of the Messenger fucking fiasco and the fucking Patreon shit.
Well, I mean, we lost 55 patrons today, but it's because...
Was it like an error?
Yeah, I mean, they've actually sent out statements on it. Like, I got this statement here. It says, if your patrons are having any trouble, here's what they can do. If their bank suspects their Patreon payment fraudulent, a patron can call up their bank to confirm the payment is theirs and genuine. They can follow these steps to switch to a different payment method. They can reach out to Patreon support team to get account-specific help. So there's all kinds of problems. So you just, I got a lot of people. Weird. Yeah, a lot of people said, like, I can't get into even my account or anything. It's crazy right now. So it's, it's the night of the charge, so this is always a tough time anyway. Like, probably by tomorrow there'll be 20 new patrons, or 30. Like, I can already see, like, Scott McKinnon had to re-up under $5.
So, like, it looks like they signed up. So when you say re-up, it means it shows him as signing up for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know which one of these people is signing up for the first time or which people are new. I think these are all people that are re-signing up because of their issue, because Ronnie Lee's back, and that's Veronica, and she was just here, so she's a $10 patron again. So Shitstains Nakamura is back. I mean, he was one always. So
because once they can't, that's the thing, when they cancel a transaction, you have to go manually fix it no matter what it is. That's the fucked up thing. They can re-up your card again and make it good, but then you have to go make the purchase again.
Yeah, it's kind of weird what's going on though. There is some kind of glitch because they emailed all of us and said like, hey, we know that there's a problem. So it's like, okay, you're fucked up.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, man. But yeah, it's
mahogany.
Whoa, yeah.
Mahogany. I like mahogany wood.
I like hardwood.
I like a real nice fucking just hard fucking morning wood.
I bit a big gooch in your ass.
I fucking love it.
Maybe like an alternate reality.
I love it when you do that.
Anybody got a... Oh, man.
Dude, Cronin, I saw that fucking video that somebody posted in the rant line. You're on a show and you go after this dude in the chat, and you saw it too because I saw that you saw it on Monetize This. You go after this guy in the chat who's fucking with you, and you're like, I'm not saying a word till this guy is fucking bound and shackled at my front door. And all I kept thinking was how Dead on Dave just was cringy as fuck during that whole thing, where if I was in your shoes, I would have wanted to choke him. I would have wanted to choke him. Right. Like, I really legit was like, oh, how is Joe standing that right now? It's like, here you are doing a rant on your show, and you were ranting off on this asshole who obviously was being a dick. And, like, he's diminishing it, like, by saying what he's saying, kind of like making fun of, like, what you were doing. That's how I took it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But
I don't remember it exactly. I'd have to watch it again. I didn't play it because I was like, I didn't want to play old stuff of mine.
It's annoying the fuck out of me while I was watching it. I was laughing at what you were saying, but yet in the same time, it was annoying the fuck out of me that he was like doing these little slide, like little, remarks about it.
Well, that about sums him up. So there you go.
He seems like the type of guy that when you worked with him, like he thought like he had this like special connection to like the people who liked you and watched you, but like he had like this little like way of not undermining you like right in front of you, but kind of like, I don't know, like taking jabs at you like right in front of you.
It really reminded me of like somebody from like who's like, I'm a cool kid and like you're making me not look cool or something. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, he was the one without any subs or anything, you know what I mean? So it was like, well, this is my show where I have a whole bunch of...
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I felt when I was looking at it. I was
just like the night when when we were doing the fucking... What the fuck was it? The goddamn chubba. And he was like, oh, nah, it's not that funny or whatever. I was like, okay, man. Fuck
yeah,
you.
but he was serious about that.
Yeah, I guess you're right, yeah. But it was weird. He was acting weird, though. It was just weird. Like, I don't know. Was it the cake fart episode that happened in?
I don't know.
It almost came off like he was like, kind of like where he was like, I'm on this show, but realistically, like, I'm too good to be here. Like, I'm just too good to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can remember feeling that way.
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because he had his own show and he was trying to, like, I don't know. He had a different vibe over there and he didn't want to, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but he didn't have his own show until like he was on my show.
I thought I'd have to separate my Facebook audience from this audience, and I realized no, it's all one and the same. Like,
yeah,
I had no problem with that.
he had a show because I had a show because he didn't have a show, and then I told him, then he made his show, and then all his listeners were my listeners. So
and then he went right to wrestling, which is fucked up because, I would want to do I've done wrestling, but I won't really fuck with it because you do. You know what I mean? And out of respect to you, a guy who brought me on his show, I won't fucking fuck with wrestling because you do it.
Yeah, and even I stopped doing hockey. I was doing hockey, but because of Tommy, I dropped hockey.
You gave him his own genre.
I was like, let me drop hockey because he's doing it.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're doing that.
I don't know. I've really been following your passion. Like, if someone else is doing it, that's fine. Like, so what? Like, if it's your
you're right about that. Like, anybody could do what they want, but like when you're friends and somebody brings you on to their network and gives you a chance to be somebody or to do something having to do with entertainment on here or anything, I just think out of respect and unwritten, respect and unwritten law and unwritten handshake should be, don't fuck with my shit. Like, if you're gonna come in, you're gonna do your thing and eventually do your own show, and I bring you on, people know you through me. You really shouldn't do the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah, it'd be weird if somebody all of a sudden decided to do wrestling. Like it'd be kind of weird. Like, well, that's weird that you're deciding to now do this.
Hello, I brought you on.
What if they've always wanted to do something with wrestling, and then they see you, and that's the first time it's ever sparked them? Like, hey, I can do this too. Then it's more. I mean, why can't it be a positive thing?
No,
it can, but it's weird to like go up.
Part.
All right, now I'm gonna be on.
Part.
Yeah, but
I get that part.
Get sued like in a second. Like, it would be all over. It wouldn't be like, you'd be like, if you were the...
Man, what is that static? Is that
That's filthy shit.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I went down.
Yeah, filthy as fuck. Yeah, there, it's gone now. Yeah, it was crazy.
I gotta see what the fuck that is, man. Sent you wires, Mike. I'll buy them for you.
It's gone now, though. Yeah, I can get you some copper
one that
ones.
get hit by this thing, you would be loving it because you'd be like,
Is this the
"Wow,
episode
fucking
this
gold.
might be it?
I didn't just hit fucking Bobby the plumber. I hit fucking Google.
No,
you know what
no,
I mean?
it was
You wouldn't have
it
to
was
suck dick for
and him
$50
on a
a weekend.
monetized
By the way,
list.
plumbers get paid a lot. I think
This is
so, I don't
monetized as
know.
49.
Yeah, they actually do.
I can find it right
Really
now.
joke.
I can find
Doesn't
it
work.
right now.
There's a steering wheel and gas pedal
Oh, this is us talking about the Google cars, dude. Remember this? What the fuck?
and brake pedal.
Look at these things.
So that's why the steering wheel, brake, and gas are there in case it breaks. Ah!
Jesus.
Honey, grab the wheel. What's this thing, honey?
But all that has changed. with
Look at
the
this
introduction
thing.
of Google's new, completely
The fuck?
autonomous.
This would only work if only people drove these. Like, but if you're gonna get hit by a truck or something, this is unbelievable.
The
Oh my
prototype car
God.
doesn't have a steering
Here
wheel
it comes,
or
Doc.
pedals.
Of course,
Passengers
Chinese
are
people are
buckled
driving
into
this thing.
essentially back seats.
Let's put them in there because you can't drive. It's this fucking. It's a goddamn. Look at this. These people, the fucking Asian people. Like this is a underlining racist fucking video right here. Like, listen, let's just take you out of the wheel of this thing.
Steering wheel.
I remember this. This is like 2015, and the Google cars were coming out.
or
This is
Yo,
the
what-
racist fucking.
Can't find the one that I'm talking about.
What was that?
Got it. I got it. It's monetized this 32.
Oh my God, it was that far back.
Yeah, it was when.
Oh
you
no,
guys
no,
were
I'm looking
talking
for I'm looking for the one where like we do the Gerber baby one where Dave was like,
where he was like, it's not funny no more. Yeah.
will you? Yeah, call. I'm trying to find it, because it's fucking hilarious. Because he's just like, nah. It's just really funny because he's just like totally like, no, I'm not going for this. 47 is.
And he was probably the only guy not going for it too, right?
He was just grumpy about it. Yeah, it was weird. 47 is missing. I don't know where. Okay, monetize this. 47 is missing. There's 46. Let's see if this is it.
I went back and listened to each and every one of these, bro. Not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Certain parts of every single one of them. Like I went back and did a rabbit hole.
Oh man, I don't know which one it is. I
It was
thought
like
it was,
2 months ago. I went on a fucking monetize this history.
Can I just say I love the rabbit hole? Any rabbit hole.
Anything you go
You just
down
keep
rabbit hole,
going.
it's so interesting because you know what I mean. It's like when you really like if you get into something like even just like researching videos and saying, oh, I love what these guys do. Let me go check them out.
Absolutely.
I always do that. I do that with a lot of YouTube channels, like the more sophisticated YouTube channels that have like better producing and just a better sound and you can tell they're advanced. I like to go back on those channels and see what they started out with.
Yeah, I do the same thing with bands. I like if I really like a band, I want to hear their first album, second, third in order, so I can feel the progression.
You know what I did that with? I did that with the Doors. I did
Nice.
Doors, bro. Like I got into
Wow.
the Doors because my uncle was into it, and I heard like a bunch of shit from them, like their more popular stuff. And I was
Right.
like, I really want to see what the Doors were all about. So I went back and like listened to like the obscure shit and like
Yeah. It's
all
always
that-
better with a band that makes a full album rather like it's always funner that way. So
Yeah.
like the 70s and shit, 60s, some of the 80s.
I'm fucked up, man, because I could go and listen to disco from the 70s.
oh my
and go
God.
listen to, like fucking
I found it.
Sinatra. Like I have like certain genres I love. Like that's just weird. I don't know. I guess it was because when I grew up as a kid, that music was popular at that point. You know what I mean? So it like stuck in my head. I don't know.
Dude,
I'm
it
a
was
huge like 70s and 80s fan.
well, it's good to go back to that. So, I mean, like Pink Floyd, I did that with too. But this is
Yeah, dude, Pink Floyd's the shit. I went down a rabbit hole with them too.
Leah, this was Gavin's birthday. September 11, 2015. It was this is the
September
one.
11th?
This is the one, yeah. I found
Yeah.
it.
Is?
Watch
Yeah.
this.
What year was it?
Boom.
That Gerber baby's gonna be
2015.
Take one away.
Right
30 by now.
Right after he started.
We started talking about the Gerber baby.
Be older than that, right?
Holy shit.
Older than 30, like 60.
We can't see nothing, Joe.
Oh shit.
I'm so
And
tired.
Brenna could have been the next one. I mean, Gavin, I don't
In
know.
here,
We
right?
thought he was cute because we were his parents, but I think Brenna actually could have been.
Cute.
You fucking, I don't know, pick a name. Scott Atkins, I don't know who that is, but was,
Oh my god.
the former Gerber baby
The
has
Gerber
been
baby's
accused.
87.
What?
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
Then they wouldn't.
87,
They,
I'ma send a picture.
God, that joke wouldn't work. Then I was gonna say they were looking at child porn, but never.
What
mind.
about 7? What I still missed the year.
The Gerber baby's
87.
87.
Oh
Yeah, the
my
original Gerber
god.
baby's from 1928. Yeah.
See, I thought it was 50. You guys were
You
talking
gotta
about
kill
fucking.
what's already dead. Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga, goo gaga.
You're about to see a picture of the Gerber baby. Look at this.
Get the spoon and feed. Goo 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 gaga.
What's the damn name?
Goo goo gaga.
It's not gonna have a name at this point.
I wish I could find the clip of it where, because I go, oh my god, she's a gook or whatever. Like, it's fucking horrific. Oh my
I keep
god.
asking
bothering
Dan
her.
to like, I'm like, Dan, come
My
up with
name.
names, and he comes up with like,
Oh, she was a gook.
Oh my god, dude.
You said it so
It's a white lady. It's an old white lady, but she looks Asian. So I go, oh my god. it's a
Jesus
gook.
Christ, man.
Oh, is she not? Is she Asian?
no.
She's just
my-
old.
I can't fucking believe what.
Tabo.
I can't.
We're playing EC3's music over it.
Look at her. There she is. Oh wait a minute. Let's put her
Dave can't believe I said that. So he's like, oh.
up.
Tabo.
Oh my god.
Now I'm how Tommy Stewart sounded his laugh.
Oh, am I right if I eat fried rice? Oh my god, I remember.
That was Isaac Rojas.
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
Full of rice and beans.
Just play a fucking clip of that song.
Chaba. He's like losing his mind, Dave. They can't believe we made that joke.
My god, I have to hear that. I have to hear that.
replay.
I can't even deal with this.
Am I right if I eat fried?
Wait, no. Now he's not laughing at
Can't-
any of this.
Yeah, he's not. He's like so mad right now. You could tell.
Are
He,
you serious? Like, why is he what?
I guess he's mad
He
because I said the
He
G
looks
word.
like Tommy when Tommy's waiting.
Well,
his
okay,
turn
so
to
this is
talk.
a white lady. So in my head the joke is like, oh, want to see what the Gerber baby looks like now. So I'm like, yeah, let's see what the Gerber baby looks like. And in my head, as soon as I see the Gerber baby, I'm like, this is a white lady, but she looks Asian. So I think in my head it'd be funny if I said, oh my god, it's a like I like. So I say that because I'm like, it's so ridiculous, and he just couldn't like deal with it. He was like, "Oh my god," like but that was the joke.
And start to talk because when I start to talk, I start like.
And then
laugh-
Isaac Rojas is saying all this stuff over like, "Oh my rife, I eat fried rice."
Oh, you're gonna
God.
ruin his career. That's what he was probably thinking. Like,
He's
gonna
probably
ruin-
worried, yeah, when he goes to NBC.
In
Why
my
didn't
throat.
somebody in the chat say I hate Jesus? When did that come up?
I don't know.
Asian, they don't believe in Jesus.
That would
Praise
get him in
Buddha.
trouble.
Oh, the fried rice tastes good to me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Trouble.
Holy shit. Oh my god, my stomach hurts too. Like, I think I just like worked out my
Here's where I realized, like, where's Dave been?
abs on that whole thing. Oh my god, I can feel it in my abs. Like, holy shit.
So I just got a workout.
Oh my god. Where's Dave? Did he just up and he was like, I'm out? Like,
He's
forget,
out.
I don't have anything
I'm
to do
here.
with this.
I'm here.
Okay,
He's over here like it wasn't that fucking funny.
It was, yeah.
that's so weird. You're so weird.
You went right back at.
You're so weird.
I
right, it's over now.
I love how you do shit so like fucking just backdoor. He's such a. Well, who'd you get that from? Like, who does
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
Jesus.
Let's
He's
see what
so
else
good.
happens. I think
He's like a slow pitch softball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's over.
Oh, Leah, look at
It
that.
was over from the beginning, but that's okay.
Oh, it was over from the beginning.
Wait,
you said.
wow, you have a sensitivity to
Cheap American.
Asian
No,
people.
it just wasn't. It just wasn't funny.
It
Wasn't his cup of trouble.
It wasn't.
Big Jesse goes, it wasn't his cup of it wasn't his cup of trouble.
I
don't
fucking
think-
missed it though. What the fuck?
You said you go. Oh, it wasn't his cup of trouble.
Oh god.
I don't think anybody heard it that night though, but I heard it now. Like, all right, listen.
You're so weird.
That was the thing, man. My shit always never made it that night, but it would make it on.
Yeah,
air,
you'd
but-
re-listen later and hear your little thing in the background.
That was great.
All right, it's over now. Now it's
It's
over.
cup of trouble.
Damn, Jesse.
It was over from the beginning, but that's okay.
Jesse.
Wow, you have a sensitivity to
Cheap American.
Asian
No,
people.
it just wasn't. No, it just wasn't funny.
Seems like
But-
Wasn't his cup of trouble.
It wasn't.
It was his cup of tea.
Was his cup of trouble.
So,
Whatever, Lou.
well, tonight we learned that Dave just can't. Dave does not like that. That is not funny. I don't know if it was
That
funny.
whole fucking
You've learned the
segment.
breaking
Was it
point.
funny to just me? I don't know. Like, is everybody in the chat? What do people think? Please let me
Everyone
know.
said they
Okay.
can't breathe.
Hilarious,
That's my opinion.
dude. The guy's
Okay, here's what I want you to do. New game.
What?
I said that was fucking hilarious. Like, he's just being an uptight twat, and I guarantee it's because he feels that, like, people, will be mad if I laugh at that for some fucking reason. Like, give me a break, dude.
It's weird. Like, I mean, why?
He's trying to take like the moral high ground.
Well,
Yeah,
this,
like,
this-
that dude's a fucking imbecile. I can't stand that
well,
guy.
this was,
Sorry.
I think, his last show because I was like, yeah,
Serious? Really?
yeah, I think so. This was one of the, if not this one, it's the next one because on 46 is the one where I think I said the last show ever because I realized everyone was leaving the show, kind of.
Huh.
So I was like, all right, last show. 'cause-
When you said September 2015, that was like right after he started after SummerSlam, wasn't it?
no,
Or no, was that
No.
the year before? That was the
no,
year
this
before.
was after we had our first fight.
No, I remember now.
New game.
So-
If you thought what we just did was funny, if you thought that was funny,
Oh god.
I want you to vote for me.
Oh, can you vote for me?
Vote for me in the chat. Well, we can vote for Isaac.
Sounds
Fine.
like Jaren. You really do.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
You do kind of, yeah, but it's
A lot of
not.
people
I know
say
the
that.
difference. I could easily
What
tell
the
the
fuck
difference.
happened to
Fucking
that
people
guy?
Whiter.
think that I'm right or not. Who gives a shit? I just didn't think it was funny. Who cares?
If you think
It's gotta be
Dave,
okay.
if you think it wasn't funny like Dave,
You know what?
then you can vote. Then you can vote for.
You know what it is? Dave hates the Gooks.
Oh,
Oh my god!
God, who was that? Who was that? Was that?
That was Jesse.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! You went right after him too, huh?
Well, I mean, that was my thing: was push the envelope and try not to get fucking killed.
Fuck him. He's a fucking wannabe Kevin Smith. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, yeah. Oh my god!
Tope suicida!
Sorry, there was a lot of those tonight.
God, no, the only one G word.
I go only one G word.
I already
No,
said-
there's you. Oh God, that'll work. There's There's lots of them, Cronin.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I just got that shit.
I just got it too. I don't even think I got it then.
I don't know. I'm surprised I got it when I said it. It took a minute. I was like, what?
I think it's my favorite. Speaking of that word, I was actually Howard Stern Private Parts was on the other day, and I think my favorite part of that movie is like, well, not my favorite. There's a lot of favorite parts, but
Oh yeah, I'm describing the part, and we should probably move on to the real show. But I think I'm describing the part where he's like, it's so that word is such a ridiculous thing that you forget that it's like a slur or that it's like a fucking racial thing, and like he's in the movie, he's like. So he's telling Robin about whatever war, and he's like, "So I'm in a Gook village or whatever." And it's like, "Oh my god!" Like, what the heck?
No.
Oh my god, dude, that word is just fucking ridiculous.
I watch a lot of documentaries, like from World War II, World War I documentaries.
Yeah.
And in actual documentaries that were made from like the 70s back, right?
Yeah.
They say in the narration, they say shit like, the Americans bad in on the Gooks. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Oh my god.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy
like
shit.
in the
man.
history shoes, like that's so
Like, on a
fucked up.
history show that like was from the 60s, and the guy's like, once they reached where the Gooks were, I was like, what the
Can
fuck?
you imagine if it was like in Morgan Freeman's voice?
Once the Gooks man up. Once the Americans came on to the Gooks.
I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm
This is Morgan.
a black man.
I'm God.
15
This is
years
Bob.
15 years before this, they would be announcing me as a We're announcing people as gooks.
Friedman narration. You fucking gook.
You know what I mean? Like 15 years later, like that, would they have announced the N-word to the black people in a show like this 20 years before?
25 years ago, they would call me Anika. Now I say gook.
Oh my god!
Put that on Dave's say if he was it. I don't think it's
funny.
Probably
It's just funny. It's
Probably
ju-
put a
it's-
hat
it's-
on.
It's just not. It's not funny. It's.
Wait, do you remember that, Filthy? What is that from again? Where the guy was like, "It's not funny. It's just."
Oh, that's
my
the
God.
guy. That was fucking Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal on
when
Howard
fucking Stuttering John fucking went to go interview him.
Dude, have you ever heard that?
You could tell Howard that he could take his
Cronin, have
questions
you
and shove
heard
it up his stupid ass.
What? No, I don't remember that.
All right, so they used to fuck with Billy Crystal all the time, right?
Yeah.
So Stuttering John goes to interview Billy Crystal. He was at like a benefit, and so the Stuttering John goes up to him and he goes, "Yeah, let me ask you a question. Is there going to be a Mr. Saturday Night too?"
Okay. Are you glad that you're the only guy who can handle the Oscars?
I'm not the only guy who can handle the Oscars.
Well, David did as good job as you did.
David did great. I love what David did on the show. He was terrific.
Will there be a Mr. Saturday Night too?
Yes, there will.
Oh yeah. Okay. How many years were you married before you cheated on your wife?
To Howard, right? And you can shove this right up Howard's stupid ass, okay?
Well, you don't like Howard anymore, Bill?
No, because Howard dumps on me all the time, and it's just not fun when you have a thing like this, okay? And now you'll do this on a show, and you'll all laugh and have a good time, but it's not fun,
Well, Billy, we're all big fans of you.
It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's not funny. It's. You could take this to Howard, and it's.
It's like, dude, you're Billy Crystal, bro. You're a fucking comedian. Like, have a fucking sense of humor.
Because he said cheating on his wife. Give me a fucking break.
I hate it whenever Stuttering John did that, and then the celebrities get all mad about it. It's like, dude, have a sense of humor about it, asshole.
About it, man. Give me a break.
You know what's been funny? Billy Crystal just said the most weirdest thing. Like he just was like, "I have 3 cocks."
Oh yeah.
I want to fuck Howard Stern's wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna rape Howard Stern's wife.
Yeah, that
That'd
would have
be
been
really
fucking
funny.
hilarious, man. But he looked into the camera with this serious look and went,
It's not funny. It's not
Yeah,
fun.
I was so fucking happy that when they got a hold of Jack Nicholson on the golf course, that he wasn't a dick.
Oh
that
yeah.
he rolled at the punches. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, because that's what Jack Nicholson is, man. He's just a cool motherfucker.
Yeah,
Right.
he is.
All right, well, let me get the intro up here, and we'll start the show in a second. You guys got a hell of a pre-show. Oh, it must be Justin Bailey on the phone. If you can hear crickets, if you can hear crickets, it's always Bailey.
What's going on? Somebody laying in a ditch?
Hey, did you guys find that Stuttering John clip? Because I found it if you haven't played it yet.
Yeah, we just played it.
It's
okay,
not
my
funny.
bad.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
This ain't funny.
He says you can tell Howard to shove that clip up his ass.
And he goes, and now all you guys will sit around and make fun of me and laugh about it for the next 4 days. That's great.
Yep.
No, but I remember when they were fucking like criticizing him, Howard, when they played it on the show. He's like, no, but it is funny. Because you're saying it's not funny, but it is funny.
Yeah.
He was getting pissed at that.
I'm telling you, Bailey, All In tonight was amazing. If you guys missed this shit, this was a fucking show tonight. That was.
Is there any way to watch it right now? Like, no, right?
No, unless it's on the Fight app or like.
How many buys did it do?
Who knows now? But I mean, it broke records for sure. It's going to be okay. We know it's the most sold out event other than since WCW 1999.
What?
Yeah, other than WWE, right? Other than WWE.
Wait, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
You sent me a video of kind of like, was that from tonight? That video?
Yes, that was from tonight.
Let me ask you this too: did they set that up really nice? How it was like it was kind of like they spent a lot of money to set that up, right? That whole
yeah, it looked pretty damn good. I thought the stage actually looked better than I thought it was going to look.
Really fucking good, man. You have, honestly, I don't see anybody else doing shit like that but the WWE. Like you can knock their writing, you can knock the wrestlers, whatever the storylines, but the producing part of the show with the camera angles and the I guess the Jumbotron or whatever you call it, the Titantron or whatever that is now.
Yeah.
You know,
But
you
no
can
one
tell a
gives a
lot
shit.
goes into that, you know?
No one gives a shit. I mean, the NXT, thing is a small entrance, and well, I guess it's not. It's the same entrance, I suppose, now, but
it's grand. Like, you know, when you watch WrestleMania and everything is just bigger and better.
Yeah.
Like, had that feel to it. Just from the clip you sent to me, it had that feel of like it was something, like it was a big fight feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
this
something
felt
for like, oh, this is sick. This is like history.
This
You know
crowd
what I
was
mean?
hot all night. This was, dude, this was one of the most historical things I've ever seen. I mean, this is crazy.
So did you say it was NWA?
The NWA
Is that-
World Heavyweight title was on the line tonight. The Ring of Honor World title was on the
Original
line.
title, right? That
Yeah.
title's been around for so fucking long.
Now
man.
NWA, doesn't Billy Corgan own that?
Yes.
Well, I thought he didn't anymore.
No, he bought it. He left TNA Impact.
Oh, and he bought.
He
what
bought
now?
the NWA. Yeah.
Are you fucking serious? What is it with him loving wrestling? Like, what's
just
the
loves
deal?
wrestling.
He legit loves wrestling. This guy.
Yeah, he grew up loving wrestling. Yeah.
So he did it for the love, not for what it could get him monetary.
That's a Pisces for you.
Part of it, yeah.
All right, I mean that I can dig, man. I mean, if he loves the sport,
Yeah, he
that's
loves this
fucking
stuff.
awesome.
Oh yeah, he
I
knows
can't
about
believe that
everything.
he went and another wrestling company. I never knew that.
Yeah, a year ago he bought NWA after he left Impact.
Because he left out on really bad terms with Impact, right? Like, didn't he have to go to court and shit?
Yeah, he did. He lost in the end, but
He did lose in the end?
Basically, what happened was they wanted his
I
money.
think it was a settlement, wasn't it?
There was a little settlement, but he didn't get the company like he wanted. He wanted to actually be like, "Yo, I've got the company now," or "I've got a piece of the company." He was paying them lots of money. He was giving them lots of money and funding them to finally the point where he was like, "All right, if I'm gonna like fund the whole show, like I want to run the show." And they said, yeah. And then they brought him in, then they kind of fucked him around. And then he said, "This is bullshit. I thought I was going to be running the show. I'm still giving you, I'm funding the whole goddamn thing almost." And so then he was like, "All right, I'm going to take you to court," because they tried to dick with him. So, and then that's when the Canadian people ended up buying everything, and he got out of there anyway.
So Dixie Carter don't own shit anymore.
No,
right?
she doesn't, unfortunately. It's funny because when I started talking to her, she was just about on her way out the door.
Is she still there or no? No, she has nothing to do with it.
No,
now.
she just promotes for them sometimes, but she really doesn't have much to do with it.
Wow. You know, at one point, didn't you think that Impact was headed towards a good area? Like it was becoming the second best, wrestling promotion.
It was when Matt Hardy was doing that delete stuff that summer. That was nuts. That was like, oh my God, these guys are going to compete with WWE. This is crazy. They had a great crew. And then one by one, all those people left, and really quickly, especially when Matt Hardy and Jeff left. When they left, it was like, oh man, the whole thing. Like they really had something going there. But that happens with TNA all the time. It's always like, wow, this is awesome, and then all of a sudden it goes, oh, this turns
I
shit.
gotta tell you, Cronin, maybe it's because I'm from a different era than you are, wrestling wise. I loved it when fucking Hogan and fucking the Scorpion and fucking
Sting.
Yeah, I loved it when Sting and Hogan and fucking. I loved
Sub-Zero and Reptile.
Yeah, Reptile.
And
Sub-Zero. And by the way, that's not a different era, so I don't know what you mean.
Oh yeah, it is. Like you grew up with the fucking attitude.
No, I grew up with Hogan. My first WrestleMania was 5, and I went back and watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then watched the NWA and shit and WCW.
That was Hogan and Macho Man 5, right?
Yeah.
Whenever
Hogan.
you talk about wrestling, you always go back to like, I thought you just.
Well, no, I mean, I'm an old school guy. Like even Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens started watching wrestling when he was 10 at WrestleMania 10. I started watching wrestling before
Dude,
Owens.
let me tell you something, man. I rented the first fucking WrestleMania. I'll never forget it.
You don't need
I'll
to.
never forget it, man.
Oh, when you were a kid? Yeah.
The first one, man. I remember getting a pay-per-view for the first time in my house. Like it was a big thing to get a pay-per-view back then, dude. It was like a fucking.
Well, I don't know if
WrestleMania had intermission back then.
Bro, I don't even know if you could have.
That. Yep.
I don't think
I
that
remember that.
was Could you rent WrestleMania 1? I mean, it wasn't that on closed circuit.
Well, yeah, it was pay-per-view.
Yeah, but they put it out on pay-per-view. It wasn't live.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
live, but you could rent it on the
I
actual
gotcha.
Right.
You know what I mean? And watch it.
Well, so I like, yeah, the first one I ever bought live was, I think the first one that I ever saw live was WrestleMania 6, Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. But at 5, Macho Man and Hogan, I've been watching that whole story and then saw that a couple days later on tape. And then I used to rent, and I rented 1, 2, 3, 4, like all the
I used to
time.
rent them all the time, man. I would rent them like fucking 3-4 times over. Like, I would just every once in a while would rent the WrestleManias.
I think I still have 3 on tape.
The first one that I ever saw live was WrestleMania 2 because I'll never forget King Kong Bundy fucking facing off against Hogan, and it was a steel cage match. That was the first time. Like that's when I became a fan. Was that exact time?
Man, Bundy
and then I
was
stopped watching it in 1993. I just stopped watching. I couldn't watch it no more. After they had Hogan lose to the Warrior, I just I don't know. I was such a diehard Hogan guy, and I hated the Warrior because it was like this new guy was moving in on Hogan's shit, and it was like you'd never seen anything like that before.
Dude,
like Hogan was just unblemished up until that point.
I was crying for that. Dude, I cried. I mean, I was sick, so I was like, Hogan was like my hero, dude.
Yeah, dude, it crushed me, and I stopped watching it. But then I came back in like 97, 96 I came back. And that's when, the beginning of the Attitude Era. I mean, that was just all my friends, Cronin, you could ask Filthy. All of our friends would come to my house, right? And we would meet there every single fucking Sunday that there was a pay-per-view. We would all meet at my house. I had a hot box, so I got all the pay-per-views for free. And we would sit down, we would write down every single match, and then people would take a vote on who they thought was going to win. And we would keep track of who guessed the right amount of, who guessed the most wins on the matches and shit.
Right.
And we were into it big time, man. It wasn't that funny, Filthy? Here we are fucking 17, 18, 19 years old, and we're fucking diehard wrestling fans. Even the chicks that we hung out with were watching wrestling with us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. They would come to all our backyard shows and stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah. Wrestling was fucking huge in the mid to late 90s. It just hit a boom.
Why did Bailey leave? Bailey, where you at, Bailey, you fuck? Why'd he go? Fucker, I was going to ask him something.
He just left?
Yeah, he always does. He might be having his trouble with Skype like he always is.
Yo, are there still wrestling magazines?
WWE's magazine is gone, but all the other ones are still there, like Pro Wrestling Mag and PW.
Oh, wow, they're still around.
Yeah, PW Insiders Mag, all that stuff is still there.
That's how I found out about wrestling when I was a kid, from magazines and trading cards. I didn't even watch it until I saw that shit.
The only time that I would ever see Ric Flair and any of those guys, Sting and all those guys, the Scorpion, is when I would see him in the magazine.
Right, exactly.
The only time I would see those guys.
Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah, because I would never really watch their wrestling. I didn't know when it was on or where to watch it. You know what I mean? And it was never really on in New York on the East Coast.
It was on
I lived.
TBS, but we never knew when it was on.
No, I never watched it really, and because it just wasn't accessible to me for some reason.
Right.
And I didn't really. The only time I saw those guys were in the magazine. I would buy the magazine and cut out the pages and hang them on my wall and make a fucking wall of wrestlers.
For some reason, Dusty Rhodes in those magazines is always a bloody fucking mess.
Yes, all the time, bro.
Yeah,
you're right, man. You're right. He was a bloody fuck.
Well, shit. I guess we'll start the show. I was waiting to see what Bailey was gonna do or say, but F him.
I'm in here right now.
Oh, what happened?
I just backed out because I didn't think you guys needed a fucking cricket click track for the whole fucking show.
Oh,
I was gonna say those crickets were interesting.
I don't care if you're here,
talking
man.
more than you were.
Sounded all right to me.
No. Just kidding.
I mean, it's not even. I was even Filthy's was making more noise earlier, and I was thinking that might actually not be that bad. And then he turned it off. It was like, oh, thank God. But so yours isn't that bad, So whatever, you stay here if you want, unless you want to go.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise, the Super Show again.
I'll stick around for a little bit, yeah.
I'll stick around for a little bit.
I thought he was gonna say, I'm gonna have to pass.
Wasn't gonna be here tonight. Now he's here. Look at this Super Show, y'all get.
That's my nickel.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Corrupted Podcast, episode 63. I'm here with Jesse, JB from the JB Show, jbshow.net, and Ken from the Foul Mouth Network and Filthy Mouth Gamer. I'm Joe Cronin. There's crickets here. Okay, now... You like that? That was the fastest intro ever, and now we're recording. It's amazing.
Crickets here.
Crickets here. Dude, you know what that...
Crickets here. You crickets, get your crickets.
I was thinking about the...
My crickets?
Yeah.
You got crotch crickets?
That stupid gaming.
Jiminy Cricket.
I was watching
Jiminy, he's Mexican.
You remember that Jay Leno movie with Mr. Miyagi? We're talking about that. Chubba Chubba.
Chubba Chubba.
Dude, do you remember what that movie is called? I forget. I always forget.
Not funny.
Filthy, you remember it?
So it's Pat Morita and who'd you say it was?
Jay Leno, right?
Oh my God, yeah, that's called fuck. What the fuck's the name of that?
It's like Trouble or Big Trouble or
Big Trouble. Yeah, it's
No,
something like I was
some-
gonna say Big Trouble Little China, but it's not.
No, it's not that. It's something like that though. It's something like
It's a great movie.
like Dark Roads or like it's some stupid name. I don't even.
Movies with Pat Morita and Jay Leno include Collision Course.
Collision Course. There it is.
There it is,
Dude. That movie, I watched it on YouTube the other day. I think it was YouTube because I couldn't buy it anywhere else.
Fucking movie, dude, huh?
Dude,
whoever casted that movie should have been shot.
But it's awesomely stupid. Like it's great.
I know, but who cast that? Hey, I got the perfect two guys to put together. Pat Morita and Jay Leno, the fucking Jaw and the. No, I'm not gonna say that.
It's a buddy cop movie. Oh my God. The Japanese guys are like, go recover the unit or whatever. Like they have some special device or something that he's got to go recover in America. And dude, it's so messed up. I even think they call him the G word in that show.
Yeah, it's Jay Leno.
What am I supposed to do?
There's a lot of gooks in the show.
What am I supposed to do? What am I going to show the gook around town? I mean, what am I supposed to do? What if he...
There's a lot of cooks here.
You'll show him around town, and you'll figure out what's going on in the street. Yeah, what if he tries to, what if it's retaliation for World War II, I don't know. Hey, why are you American? Have 6 chin.
You American faggot.
You American faggot.
Dude, the scene when he finds him in the hotel room and he goes to leave, but he shuts the door to pretend like he left, and then he hides, and then he catches him, but then Miyagi whoops his ass anyway. I'm like, yeah, that's about what would happen.
Miyagi.
Do you think he had any martial art experience, Pat Morita? I doubt it.
No, dude, he said he had none. I watched this whole documentary about Karate Kid, and he was so blown away that he got the part. And he's like, I don't even know anything about... And the way that he speaks in real life, he's like, I don't even know anything about karate. And here they hired me for a movie. And I was like, Jesus, that does not sound like fucking Mr. Miyagi.
Right.
Because Miyagi is always like... You remember that part where he's drunk? And it sounds so fucking different.
You think Harvey
what they
Weinstein
did?
made him suck his cock for that fucking role?
He's like, listen, I promise if you hire me, I will be the best actor in the movie. And they're like, we don't really believe you, sir. You look Asian, you look the part, but we don't really believe you. Hey, watch this. Come outside with me real quick. And he goes outside. Then he walks up to a lady and he goes, then he gets to the lady and he goes, I need to borrow your panties for an experiment. Please.
Harvey Weinstein, dude, was probably like, I know you sound so American, but I want you to sound, Japanese when you sucking my cock.
He puts a wig on him.
You sound way too Americanized for you.
Can I just put a wig on you for a second? Come here.
Can we just put a black wig on you for a second with straight hair and just... Can you speak in Japanese for me?
Be like a Jerry Lewis agent, like over the top and fucking.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, suck it.
Sorry. You don't suck on the cocker.
Very good. Come on, now say, suck me, Danielson. Suck me off, Danielson.
The one that they did with, what's his name's, Will Smith's kid. Like, come on, man. How can you fuck up Karate Kid so bad? It wasn't.
I didn't see that one.
It wasn't even karate in it. How do you name the fucking movie Karate Kid and it's not even about karate?
Jackie Chan actually knows martial arts.
Right. Well, dude,
they fucked that up too.
Everything Will Smith's kid's in is a piece of shit.
Yeah, right. He really has not been in anything good.
I mean,
You're
really.
right about that, though.
And because apparently, like, all these movies were done for his kid. Like, that's the thing is Will.
That one movie where they got caught and, like, they were, like, from outer space or whatever.
Yes.
Yes. After Earth.
Yeah, that was so fucking bad, that movie. You can tell it was, here, we're writing a movie right now for you and your son.
That was made for the kid. No joke. That one was absolutely specifically, it came out, that was made for the kid to help launch his career. Will Smith did that with his son to try to, like, launch something for him. Dude, no wonder his kid's a fucking psycho.
Yeah, and his kid, if you watch like, I haven't watched it, but I heard that if you watch like his blogs and all the shit that he does online, like he is so fucking full of himself. It's not even fucking funny, like how much this kid loves himself.
Yeah.
And I was like, really?
What
Something
happens
like
when
that?
your parents are swingers?
I guess, yeah. Well,
that's what happened. No, that's what happens when we're not on the pre-show anymore. We're live, baby, on the podcast, Corrupted. No, that's what happens when you're just given everything and told you're like a god from like the day you're born. You know, I don't get a cuss on my raps to sell records. You know, it's even in fucking Will Smith's attitude.
He's selling out like whole arenas with his rap shit.
Who? Will?
The Jaden, the young kid.
Oh,
the Jaden.
Well, that's good then, right?
That piece of shit's name is.
Is he really? What, kids love him?
Oh yeah, like his rap shit. He's like selling out arenas, and Will Smith will like do surprise like performances with him and shit. Oh yeah.
Then he strokes him.
Like all of a sudden they're like, no, and his father goes out like,
oh my God, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome to the stage, Mr. Will Smith. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all bitches right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Dude,
what happened to him?
It's Will Smith, not DMX.
Will Smith went
oh my God.
Oh my God.
2018 decided.
I can't believe he said that.
Will Smith, Will Smith 1986 version.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
Will Smith 2018. Fuck y'all niggas, man.
Oh my God.
I'm about to blast on y'all fools. Run your shit.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Everybody in here better run.
Dave, what's his name, is mad somewhere right now.
Dave, yeah.
Oh God, yeah, he's probably like, yep,
when
I
do you
told
think
you.
his fucking arm's gonna heal? He's still wearing a fucking sling.
I know, he's still wearing a sling on the wrong arm.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, Meal Ticket Dave, we'll call him. Meal Ticket.
Oh, there goes Will shooting up his concert.
Will, don't do this. Fuck all y'all bitches.
Dude, I want to attack Jada Pinkett's pussy like fucking downtown Chicago, bro.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude.
Is she still
she is
hot?
so sexy on the
Because she's like
show.
very. Oh, I know. She has
wait,
the two different
JB.
color eyes.
JB, what about this? Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy.
Oh, daddy.
Daddy. Oh, daddy.
What the fuck?
Come on, man. You don't remember what fucking part that is?
No.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember in fucking Monster when she's going, oh, daddy.
Oh, I didn't see that movie.
Oh, my
I didn't see that.
God. What? Oh, my God. It's got one of the fucking best sex scenes of all time in it, dude.
Really? Really?
Really?
You guys never heard about the sex scene in fucking Monster?
No.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
I mean,
For real?
I can't believe. Yeah, it's like known as like one of the best sex scenes in Hollywood history.
What? Did someone get like funneled in the ass?
I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You don't understand, Joe. Like, I can't believe you guys don't know about this. Like, the scene was so fucking real between her and Billy Bong Thornton that it was like fucking. It was like they actually were fucking in the movie. Like they even the documentary. Or you like if you watch the DVD, the narrated version, you'll hear even Jada Pinkett saying like, "Yeah."
Oh, you're talking about Monsters Ball. I remember that fucking scene.
Dude, that scene was
Monsters Ball.
Yeah, that was a pretty like they look like they were really going at it.
It's fucked.
Like, it's
It
pretty
was, like,
crazy.
It was real, Crone. It was basically real.
Wow.
Pretty much as it could be.
Yeah.
You think there was actual penetration during the filming?
There was probably
I hope
some
so.
definite
speculating and saying was there, and the actors were denying it, but people said that's bullshit. They fucked.
Well, did you ever see Brown?
There was-
did you ever
there
see
was
Brown
definitely-
Bunny?
That's bullshit. They
Bong Thornton had brown on his dick when he came up from the scene. Where he was like,
Oh Lord.
Man.
He's got a fucking corn kernel on his dick when he came out.
Oh God.
he had a fucking brown corn kern on his
The guy
dick.
had like a fucking broccoli shod on
Dude.
his shaft.
Oh!
Dude, then he stuck her foot up her ass and then licked their toes.
A corn pipe on it when he pulled out.
The guy had fucking Big Mac chunk.
All right.
Big Mac chunk.
He had a corn cob on his cock when he pulled out.
Oh.
A whole corn on the cob.
He had a whole corn. He had a whole Long Island corn in a cob on his cock when he pulled out. Fucking gross.
Dude, he had syphilis. Yo, I got syphilis.
Hey, wait, Filthy. Yo, you got to play them? You got to play them the Eddie Murphy thing real quick.
Hold on a second. I gotta go grab it.
I got syphilis.
This fucking guy. What is your favorite Eddie Murphy stand up? Did you guys like Raw or did you like the other one?
Delirious.
No, Delirious. Yeah, Delirious. I like Raw though.
Delirious.
But dude, I remember when Eddie Murphy was on Saturday Night Live and he goes, "It's Christmas time, everyone. You know, my landlord brought me a Christmas present. It's an eviction notice."
Oh, yeah. That's when he played Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson, yeah. Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
Who be my neighbor?
Man, you
Goody
ever...
Google. Goody Google.
Oh, my God.
It's my house, and if you don't like it, you get the fuck out.
Okay, sweetheart, get ready for the gook.
You ready for the gook?
Is that from the real cut of it right there? That one.
We got dueling gooks.
See, that's what's funny is like that's why I think I laughed even more at Bill Burr because the way he tells it. Because Andrew Dice Clay
his
told
impression of Dice.
Yeah,
yo, you should play. Here, I'm gonna play this first and then play your version right after. Listen, you ready?
You ready for the gook?
Okay, sweetheart, get ready for the gook.
See, it's way too. He should just do Dice Clay. Like Bill Burr should just go do Dice Clay. So then I'm watching. So I'm watching Andrew Dice Clay, and he goes, "Hey, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to eat out your grandma."
Good God.
It's got something to do with the accent. I don't know. It's fucking. Oh my God.
Yeah, wait, Ken, play it one more time, Ken.
Which one?
You ready for the gook? Play it one more time.
All right, ready, yeah.
You ready for the gook?
Yeah.
You ready for the gook?
Yo, dude, we found this track of Michael Jackson singing a cappella to his backup to his own singing already, and they recorded him inside the recording studio of just his voice. And dude, when you sit down and you listen to it, and I highly recommend anybody to go right here on YouTube, go put in Michael Jackson sings backup, noise and sounds or something it said on it, and if you find it, listen to it because it is the most weirdest shit. Not only is he singing and making his weird noises that he makes, but at one point he starts going like this.
What about this right here?
Listen, that's Michael
weird.
Jackson, okay? And when I listened to this, I was amazed of how much weird fucking shit this guy was saying. It's really weird.
He's choking a kid.
You want to hear Joe Jackson fucking him and the headboard hitting the back of the fucking wall? Listen to this.
This is all.
You hear that headboard just slamming?
That's really him, bro.
Sing, motherfucker! Sing, motherfucker!
Joe Jackson.
Michael, get
Oh
to
my
singing
God.
and dancing because Daddy about to get him and wrecked him.
Oh my God.
He's a faggot. Fuck her.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Glasses, you'll play peekaboo up your ass.
Oh, what did the fag say to the other fag? Double my cock.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, wait, yo, Filthy. Play that one that really has him sounding sexual for JB.
I gotta see.
Play it for
please, no.
JB.
No, please stop.
No, there's just
I'm
one.
gonna have to pass.
Gotta
Not
hear
this
this
one.
Knock it off. Whoa.
What about this one?
Oh my god.
Fucking really Michael Jackson, dude.
Wow.
That's weird.
I don't know if he can moonwalk.
Oh, not anymore.
Yeah, fucking if he goes down, it'd be.
Dude, he would attack
Could you
Tom.
imagine that Michael Jackson clip playing and Tommy going,
Oh
Wait a
man.
minute, hold on. I gotta try to line that up. Hold on.
Oh no.
Let's see if I can find that. It's gonna be hard because it's one on
I
each
never
fucking.
heard anything that funny in a while. What a weird fucking noise. He's like,
Thank you.
Now you know what's wrong with him. Now you know what was wrong.
he was getting drilled by Tommy NC.
Oh my god. Dude, Tommy's somebody said Tommy was gonna find his real parents or something. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna find them in a real jail.
Yeah, I seen that the other day on Facebook.
But not for nothing, Joe, and you know this probably better than me. Like, he'll go and he'll say all this shit and tell everybody his business, and then 2 or 3 days later, he'll be crying about how people are talking about it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like, why?
Don't tell people stuff. I told him that. I'm like, dude, why would you tell people?
I'm like, why do you keep telling? I'm like, shouldn't there be some aspect of your life that's private to me? Shouldn't there be? Like,
I think so, because I think that's his downfall. There's some parts of his life he just doesn't fucking keep private.
Yep. He just, and you know what?
Tells
His
everybody.
parents really do feel that way too, because I heard his mother one day in the background talking to him while he was on the phone with me, and she was even saying to him at that point, going, Tommy, you tell people too many things. You tell them too much of your business.
Yep.
And I was like, see, they know. The parents know.
Did you hear what Isaac Rojas said to him last night on Monetize This?
Yeah, dude. I heard about
Isaac
it.
Rojas.
That's fucked up.
Isaac Rojas wasn't on Monetize This.
I thought that was last night. Rojas.
No, Rojas isn't. Oh, Luke. You're thinking of Luke Rojas.
Oh, I'm thinking of Luke Rojas. You're right.
Isaac Rojas is dead. He was killed
My
by
bad.
a car once.
Dude, when he said, you know, it'd be great is up on your live stand-up if somebody just shot you while you're on stage.
I couldn't believe that, man. I was like,
Oh
whoa.
my god.
I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, if that happened, I'd subscribe to you.
Dude,
oh my god.
Luke Rojas is 16. Dude, I'm like, dude, you're getting punked out by a 16-year-old right now.
Oh, I know, dude. I've been seeing a lot of young guys lately ripping ass in this fucking on Twitter and on YouTube, dude. A lot of young dudes.
Then Tommy comes through. He's like, "Oh, fuck you,
dude." Oh my god! Tonight when you left him hanging and he fucking.
Oh my god, dude!
Dude.
I sent the message to Chris and Mike, and then I sent one to you, Joe, because you were on too.
Yeah.
And John Cole's just caught on. I was like, "Yo, guys, just nobody say a word." And then all of a sudden, you just hear Tommy go. Well, anyway, guys. And
No,
then
he
he's
said.
going, and he's like, this is weird. What is going on?
Oh my god, no, he said something though. There's one clip in there where he said something weird, and it's really funny. Like if I could only find it, like, because it's so
you were
fucking
right
funny.
too, man. You know, you're so smart with this shit, Cronin, though, because you're like, and I thought about it too. I was like, he was right, because you're like, yo, lower the music so you can get a good soundbite on this. I was like, fuck, man, you should have did that.
Yeah, because it was like playing a little too loud, but it made it funnier, because, like, you know what I mean. You're listening to
hear like the music rattling off, and you just hear him go,
hello.
Guess I laughed or something.
And the music. Oh my god.
That was great.
You know something he's been doing lately? It's really weird. Is when he laughs, he'll go.
Yeah.
Fucking right, dude.
What the fuck are you doing? He's been doing that for a year, though, man. He's been doing that.
Yes. JB.
Yeah, I think
JB, you'll appreciate this, right? So,
and I bet you.
We're on the phone the other day, and he tells, we're talking about how he's going to meet his real mom. Right?
Yeah.
So I turn to him and I go, Tommy, so what's going to happen when she finds out that you're a piece of shit?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. She's gonna be like, yeah, this was why I got rid of you. She's gonna take one look at you and be like, yep.
That's horrible, dude.
Yo, dude, I gave birth to a fucking Muppet.
I gave birth to
Holy
Dr. Lee
shit,
Gray.
yo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I gave birth to Gonzo for Christ now. I'm just
Oh man,
Can
dude.
you imagine the actual line? I gave birth to a Muppet.
Yeah, you know what? She's gonna sue McDonald's. She's gonna sue McDonald's because she's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna sue McDonald's because they owe me royalties because they used my son as the Hamburglar in all their fucking magazines for like 20 years.
Fucking Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, I want this fucking money.
They were like this. How you feeling? How you feel? How you getting along with the baby? And she was like this. For Christ's sake, I gave birth to a fucking Muppet. Do you want to put him up for adoption? Fuck yeah. No, that's fucked up.
Yeah, this is so bad.
Sorry, dude. That's
I'm sorry,
fucked up.
Tommy. I'm kidding. Well, listen. Here's
I was
the.
at a place where I had no Wi-Fi, but I was watching a wrestling show. So I'm sorry if I missed your show tonight.
No, not my show. The All In Wrestling show.
I missed it, and hello.
Hello.
This is weird.
Right there. This is weird.
Was that the Scott McKinnon donation?
No, it's not a donation. It's just like music's playing and he's on this show by himself and he's like, hello. Like,
And it's like ominous music playing too.
then he does a promo for us. It's really funny. This is like, it was 6 o'clock in the morning when Teddy left the vehicle unattended.
It does.
You can tell Tommy was not thinking correctly right
This
now.
is kind of, I don't know if this is a troll or what this is exactly.
Tommy was very confused at this point. He did not know what
Don't know
to
what
do.
this is, but I know you're watching the Foulmouth Network in a little bit. And when they jump off here, you'll be watching the Corrupted Podcast on Joe's Patreon. But I have no idea what is going on, why everybody went quiet on it.
I can't
The
handle
most
it.
electrifying podcast / electrifying show here on YouTube, Valmouth Network. Right up your big ass cunt.
Go
If you
like
got a problem with
British
that,
for saying like
that's the
big ass
bottom line.
cunts.
'Cause it's-
Right up your big ass cunt. That's the part that's the part. That's the part right there where if you didn't have the music playing, like, right up your big ass cunt. Like, oh my god. Right up your big ass cunt.
Here's one on JB. This is for you. You ready? You wanted it? I'm gonna give it to you. Here it comes. You ready?
You know what you do? You know what you do is you find the video when he had Crystal over and he was drunk and he feels her and pinches his dick.
Right.
And pause it.
That was fucking creepy.
Pause
Dude, you
it
know what?
right
All
there.
jokes aside, that was one of the creepiest videos.
Oh, just.
No, but pause it right on that and then play those sound clips.
Oh no!
Can you imagine that? Like, oh my god.
Dude, the dichotomy of that.
Oh my god.
And then you follow that up with, oh, my bad.
Like he just spewed everywhere.
All right, you ready? Is that what you want? Hold on, I'll give it to you right
Yeah.
now. Here it comes.
Oh, let me find the clip. Wait a minute. Let me find the clip. Let me find the clip before you play the. Oh, here it is. Look. Oh, how to molest someone. Look at this.
This is gonna be fucked up.
Let's see if we can find the right spot when he
Oh, man, this
grabs
video's
her.
so uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable. There you go. Just play that. Let's play that over and over again.
That got me fucking suspended right there. That fucking got me fucking banned for 3 months.
What?
That noise right there. That's the clip that I played on the show fucking 3 months ago.
Oh, really? No, that-
Dude, why does he pinch his dick?
Dude, What is he? A fucking cat?
He probably did it.
He was getting hard on. He was starting to get hard on. So like he just like pinched it to feel how it felt.
Yeah. Play that. Oh my god.
I don't know if that was good enough.
Pinched it to know how it felt.
Dude, he just wiped his mustache on a fucking
so
Oh, he does.
He felt so alive for the very first time.
Dude, he looks like Bernie Lomax. Look at him.
I'm Bernie.
Where does he grab his dick? Where does that happen?
He's kind of like in the vicinity right now.
Yeah, he's floating right around
He's
that
like
area.
hovering over the fucking head of it.
Oh yeah, there's where he spits.
Dude, did you just spit on the fucking floor?
Look! Oh! Blah. Oh! Oh my god! Oh!
It's so fucked up.
Oh, then he wipes it on her.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh my god, dude!
Look at him,
Oh my god! Where's the one where Keemstar? Oh, this is. Oh my god, dude!
Deadpool, I have to say, is one of the most Deadpool Fox owned by Fox, and now they're all on the big.
And Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man.
Sony owns.
I want to see these comments. I'm going to run a fucking drama alert on Tommy NC 2010, and I'm going to fucking tell the world that fame got to this motherfucker, and he's doing drugs. Is that bad?
What a fuck!
Should I do that?
Fucking Twizzler?
He's eating a fucking Twizzler. Like, I'm gonna tell the world that
Keem
this
is
guy.
funny though, man. I gotta say, dude, he can.
Myself.
He's grabbing. He's grabbing. He's grabbing.
Crystal, I'll be fine.
Okay, what do you say?
Oh my god!
Crystal's amazing. She's one of the most beautiful females I've ever been with.
It's amazing. That's our video. That's our review for tonight. That movie's great. It's great.
Shot quality top bill. I recommend you
Dude,
watch
Keem shoves himself back in his chair. Watch Keem push himself.
Look at Keem's face.
Watch Watch right here when he pushes himself.
top bill. Fox can go. If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Man, I am happy right now.
I'm happy right now. I'm so happy.
I don't know what it is. I cannot take that soundbite. I just can't take it.
Lovely jubbly.
I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat
He says, "I am happy right now."
wants to pick on him.
I am happy right now.
I just saw the.
Oh my god, dude!
When he rears his head back and shit, that's good stuff.
Oh, my buns. And
Did
I
he hit
gotta
the
go
joint?
blow
What's
it
he
up.
doing right there?
Really badly.
Oh my
Blow it
God.
up. I gotta go. Blow it up.
My god, this is so bad. That was I don't know, man. That stuff was crazy though.
He's like,
I never did see where he pinched his dick, though.
I didn't either. I know it's there though. It's dude, it's weird.
Yeah, my bad. Ooh.
What the fuck is going on there?
You're in a room full of a bunch of fucking assholes. That's what's going on.
Well, I mean, did he come?
Oh, he definitely fucking jizzed his pants. It was like fucking Elmer's glue in those fucking pants.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh man.
Out on go away.
Hey, we got the newest
Awful.
the new
That is a
trailer for the
ringtone.
Connors is out. without Roseanne, right? Because it won't be with Roseanne.
Are you serious? Doubt?
Then
Yeah,
I
they're
think-
gonna kill her off.
Would you fuck
really?
Roseanne?
They're gonna kill her.
So what did she die of? She died of cuntiness.
She died of racism.
Oh, JB, you serious?
Let's see.
Yeah, we saw it on. It was on E News the other day. McKeish was watching it. They said that they plan on killing her off.
Oh shit!
How stupid is that, dude? No one's gonna watch this.
No.
Bet you'd watch a porn with
That
it.
was it. They shot at the couch. That was it. Nobody's
Roseanne's
gonna watch
probably
that.
like, please, these assholes, they really think this is gonna fucking work.
Yeah, I don't. That's.
I hope she got her money up front.
Ugh.
She's
Listen,
the star of the show. Like, you know, without her, I don't think it works.
If she sent texts out and you think she's a racist and everything, just don't do the show anymore. Then fine, but don't do. I mean, it's not gonna work.
Get fucking.
I mean, it
Roseanne
will.
and like Dog the Bounty Hunter. You know, make a new show.
Yeah.
That guy from Seinfeld too. What's his name? Kramer.
Kramer.
Yeah, and then get those three together to do a new show.
What was that?
They get a hoe.
Dude, he said 50 years ago we would have had you hanging upside down with a fucking fork up your ass.
Oh my god. Dude, that was the weirdest thing he said of that whole rant. It was like, what the fuck?
Dude, the funniest part's when he just starts screaming, "He's up! He's up!"
Yeah.
he's like, "Everybody look, it's a..."
And,
I
he's
couldn't
pointing
fucking
at him,
believe
yeah.
Dude, like, what was he thinking, bro?
He wasn't thinking is the thing.
Shit, he
You
lost.
gotta remember, he just came off a show. He was making $1 million an episode. He was a fucking superstar.
Was he really making that much?
Yeah, they were making. They were all making $1 million an episode. At
Yeah.
least Jerry was probably making more. But it was. He went up there thinking, "Hey, man, I'm hot shit. I can say whatever the fuck I want, and it's gonna kill." And then he started getting heckled, and he couldn't handle it.
No, he couldn't handle it.
Why didn't he should have just gone off on Jerry Seinfeld. Imagine if he started yelling, Jerry Seinfeld's a faggot.
Fuck that you bastard.
Yeah, but nothing. Oh God.
When you make JB blush, you know you fucking.
Oh man,
Dude, nothing is funnier than that. Was it David Letterman when he tried to apologize?
Oh yeah, no, that is really
Yeah, I
funny.
know what you're talking
Dude, remember we played that on Monetize This like 58, like over and over again. That was fucking hilarious, dude. Like that.
When he goes, "I'm not doing too good. I insulted some Afro-Americans."
Yeah, dude. Because it was it was hilarious. It was like, what the fuck? And they're laughing. And Jerry's like, it's not funny. Stop. Oh, here it is right here.
Let's just play like old monetized this clips for the show.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I mean, yeah, these are all bits that we've already done.
But it's good shit, though. It's good shit.
But here it is.
I miss them days, man.
And, I was extremely upset about it, and he is extremely upset about it, and I am.
Nowadays, if this happened, there would be no, like, goofy apology like this. It would just be like, I'm going into the mountains.
Oh, God.
It'd be like, yeah, it'd be like people, like, kill the white man.
Asked him if he would come on the show tonight.
But you know what's
Put the
funny?
video up so I can see his
You know what's
face.
funny, though? When Kramer...
So I can see his face.
You know what's funny? When stuff happens, the Jewish people say we're not white, so we're a minority too. So when other stuff happens, Jewish people become a minority and they say that they're a minority and they're not really white people. But then when this happens, everyone says that, white guy racist, even though Kramer's a Jewish guy, right? So why like it's like you can so when something bad happens, you're all of a sudden, it's just funny how that is.
It's got to be convenient for them.
Why couldn't he just go up and say, "Listen, man, I said the wrong thing. I got angry. I got emotional, and I got mad, and I just said the wrong shit." Why can't he just be for real?
Goony goo goo.
Dude, I would. Here's the bottom line. The fact is, when you get that crazy and they're attacking you or they're annoying you or they're doing something to you, you have no idea what to say to them and you lose your mind. So you clearly go.
You go to the darkest place.
You go to the darkest place and also the most obvious thing. So if they were like green people, you'd be making fun of them for being green. If they were white people, maybe you'd think of something else. I don't know what it would be. If they're Asians, he would have brought up stuff about Asian people. Like it's just like he went to a crazy place. But it was.
Dude, I've done it 1,000,000 times on Call of Duty, so I know.
Yeah, me too. Like I've flipped out on people. Yeah, because whatever it is, when you get mad at someone, you go right to like whatever it is that's obvious.
Tell
like,
Alex he's a Remember with
Yeah.
Keemstar?
Oh yeah. Well, that was but if you had a pimple on your face, you'd be like, "Yo, pimple face," like you'd go right to it, like whatever it is.
Is it?
If your hair was like blonde, you'd be like, you look like a fruitcake,
So that he could explain what happened, because it was just one of those awful things, and
it's just one of those awful things that happens.
I think he's a little mystified about.
See, back then, that's when you made fun of this and said, "Oh, it's just one of those awful things. Racism was just one of those awful things. Let's bring them on." But nowadays, it would be the opposite. It would be like fucking death to this guy. Like it wouldn't even be.
But it makes me so mad that everybody likes to pretend that they've never had a bad thought or said bad things about anyone.
Yeah.
And that's what people are full of shit.
Who hasn't said another fucking white cocksucker or something like that?
Right, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, people all pretend they're so holier than thou at a point like this. You know what I mean? Everybody said some crazy shit before or thought it.
You're right.
What happened, but I think most importantly, he wanted to.
We have him live via satellite
Yes,
from
we
Los
do.
Angeles. All right, this should be Michael Richards. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hi.
How you doing?
I'm not doing too good.
Even that's funny. Like that's Letterman's fault. Like you're on a
Put the video on the screen, Joe.
You're on a comedy show and you're like, "How you doing?"
I'm not doing too
Richards,
good.
Michael, are you there?
He says,
Yeah, I'm right.
What?
He says, "Are you there?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm right here."
Is the racist? I mean, is Michael here? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You have the racist on the.
Meanwhile, you got Letterman fucking interns in backstage. You know what I mean? Like,
Right? Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. He's banging some interns.
Nobody knew about that too. Letterman was fucking interns in this.
Los Angeles. All right, this should be Michael Richards. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hi.
How you doing?
I'm not doing too good.
Yeah. Why don't you explain exactly what happened for the folks who may not know?
Oh no.
I lost my temper on stage. I was at a comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into a rage, and said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans. A lot of trash.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck?
I love the one guy or like the three guys. There's clearly three guys in the audience that lost it on that one. They went,
Yeah, listen real close.
listen.
Nasty things to some Afro-Americans. A lot of trash talk.
That guy was like, he said Afro.
Hey, Lewis, I'm glad we came to the show tonight. He said
You know what, though?
Afro-American.
Everybody can go fuck themselves, because even David Letterman's smiling.
Oh yeah, but
Seriously.
look at Jerry Seinfeld. Like, hey, everybody watch Jerry. He's so pissed off. Wait, watch this, right?
Jerry's
Hey,
like,
hey,
man.
it's not funny. It's not.
But
it's not.
meanwhile, Jerry had his fingers in a 16-year-old.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Well, hey.
Jerry's like,
My-
I get a pass. I'm Jewish.
Stop
Right.
He
laughing.
smelled older. I didn't know it was.
Stop
what?
laughing.
Stop laughing. Stop laughing.
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
The fucking
And what
laughs in the
with
back.
the you were being.
We're on a fucking comedy show, you asshole.
And it's
We're on a comedy show. Nobody knows what's funny.
Yo, you play what's his name a little bit.
Actually being heckled, or were they just talking and disturbing the act?
That was going on too. Heckled, and
Here it is.
I lost my temper on stage. I a comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into a rage. And said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans. A lot of trash.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna piss my.
He looks like he's in a coma.
And hate and rage and how it came through, and I'm concerned about more hate and more rage and more anger coming through, not just towards me, but towards a black-white conflict. There's a great deal of disturbance in this country and how blacks feel about what happened in Katrina. And you know, many of the
there's always a great disturbance. This was 2006. There's always a great disturbance. Why is he talking
about Katrina?
Dude, what the fuck?
Well, remember people were really mad about how Katrina was handled?
Yeah, they were pissed about like
and they were like, I remember my mom even called the radio station or the fucking news station because they were talking about looting while they're showing black people like with water and shit, and they were talking about looting and they were pointing it like at black people without like subliminally.
Yeah, there was like, it was weird. So there'd be like black people would be like coming out of stores with like water and Coke and bottles and stuff like that, and they'd be like, the looting that's going on, and then like they would literally like an hour later they would show like a bunch of white people calmly coming out of stores with buckets of stuff, and they're like, citizens are just going in to get what they need. But like when they went to the black people, they were like, people vandalizing, like. But then there was a third group. I will say this. The truth was this. What I saw was there was a group of black people that were going into stores and they were just getting food they needed. That's all they were doing.
Right.
The white people were doing the same thing. But then there was a third group that happened to be like mostly black people that were like looting stereo stores and things like that. But so like really it was all three things were happening. But when it was the white people, they were like, oh, it's just that, obviously out of desperation right now, people are just trying to get to the water. But like when they cut to the black people, it was like, the looting is out of control here. It's like,
well, the white people were coming out with bread and water, and then the blacks were coming out with like TVs and boom boxes.
Okay, so no, again, let me say again, I'm just telling you. So what I'm saying is the white people in the certain clip were coming out with the food and the water, but there was also clips of black people doing the same thing at different areas. But then there was third clips of black people who were looting TVs and stereos and stuff like that. So there was three different things being shown. You know what I mean? Like, so depending on what you wanted to grab onto, they showed all three things, and that's all. That's what I got out of it.
And one of the lies that Chris Kyle got caught in was that he said he was on the top of the Superdome sniping looters, and he never did that.
Oh, right, the guy who lied about Jesse Ventura that we talked about, right?
Right.
Yeah, so he lied about that too. Yeah, his book is full of lies. Like, what a fuck.
Dude, that fucked Jesse Ventura good, dude.
He ruined my career. I'm not even I'm barely an American citizen now because of what he did.
Bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here.
Do you know?
Slack-jawed faggot.
Do you know what it's like to have an entire country despise you for a lie? I do.
Honey, you know where my comb is in my hair?
I was a fan of Alex Jones.
He wakes up one morning senile. Honey, do you know where my comb in my head is? Did you see where I placed my penis last night?
My wife has epileptic seizures and marijuana stopped that, so I'm kind of particularly into it.
Epileptic seizure, I put my dick in her mouth.
I've been around Hulk Hogan for 3 years, and every year he'd sniff my jock.
Hulk Hogan once ate out my asshole.
Oh, this is the lady that was yelling at Jesse for suing the family, for the American Sniper family, but it's like the guy said that Jesse basically wished SEALs would die, and he didn't.
Right.
Speak for themselves. Were you high when you sued Chris Kyle's widow?
This is that cocksucker from Fox, by the way.
Wow, that's a fucking cunt.
I hide. You know, that's a question, and I expect it from someone from Fox.
Just a serious question.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't, because I never sued the widow. I sued him.
Okay, well, she's suffering a lot of pain right
No, she isn't.
How do you know that?
Because insurance pays for it all. She hasn't paid 1 cent. How do I know it? It's my case.
So you stand by that?
The case got overturned because the truth came out. Insurance is paying for all of it. It isn't costing his family a cent. That's the way legal works if you do your homework.
Would you apologize to her?
No, she should
Fucking
apologize
love
to
that,
me for
standing
the
up for your
lie
shit like that.
her
Right, I
husband
love
told
that.
about me. Why would I
that's good shit.
apologize? I didn't do anything. You only apologize if you've done something wrong, pal.
That's right.
I love
Can
that.
I tell you something? When I was listening to Opie and Anthony when Chris Kyle said that shit,
Yeah.
right then and there, I knew it was bullshit because I was like, hold on a second. You're going to tell me that you punched Jesse Ventura in the face and nobody's heard about it until now?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I
Yeah.
knew it was bullshit.
And Jesse
that was
would have
during
brought
the
it
media
up.
boom age too.
Right.
And Jesse would have brought it up. He'd be like, he sucker punched me at a meeting. Or like,
Right.
so whatever. It would have came out. Or it would have been in one of Jesse's books by now.
Right.
You know? And he's like, well, no, he wouldn't put that in his book, that he got punched out. It's like, Jesse, I haven't even ever heard of Jesse fighting anybody.
Right.
Dude, I'll tell you one of the funniest things ever, though, with Opie and Anthony is they were in the middle of a live show, and right after, like, Jesse Ventura just happened to be walking down the hall after that case was settled.
Oh
I gotta
God.
find the clip. And
Oh, yeah,
as
he
they're
goes,
doing
"I
the live
won."
show, yeah, he just busts the door open
Yeah.
in the studio and goes, I won.
I
and you
won.
just hear it in the background.
Didn't he get in a fight with Jim Norton or something on that show?
Well, yeah,
Let
that
me
was.
find the clip. Let me pull the fucking clip because it's the
Yeah,
funniest thing in the world.
He got in fight
No, I
with Jim
can
Norton
find
about 9/11.
Oh, right. Because, I mean, I agree with, I get what Jim Norton was trying to do, but it's like, dude,
Yeah.
you can't question shit. Like, I mean, come on. I mean,
Yeah, I agree, man. I totally agree.
is this it? I have the clips of, like, him getting in a fight with Jim Norton, but I don't see the one where he just walks in.
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna find that because that was Opie and Jim when that happened. I believe.
No, okay. Yeah. You invited me here, you bald-headed fuck.
You bunch of slack-jawed faggots.
God damn
Well,
it.
to defend the Opie and Anthony side, though, when they were trying to do the interview with Jesse, anytime they'd ask a question that might possibly argue Jesse's points, he would just talk over them and be like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I will say that was, because I've watched a lot of Jesse. That was one of his worst performances.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
It was weird, like, because they were kind of right, and it was weird because normally he doesn't do that. Normally he gets in a debate with somebody and like goes, okay, fair enough, like, or something like that. But like, instead he was just weird. Like, it was.
I think he was just tired of dealing with not anybody not believing his shit and always like.
Yeah. It was weird.
And it just. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I remember, and then like Norton was like, "Go ahead, what are you gonna punch me or something like that?"
He goes, what are you gonna do? Punch me? I don't give a shit. He goes, thank you for touching me with your fucking Rocky Horror riff rap hairdo.
Oh yeah, he calls him riff raff. Fucking.
They're all dead? You're sure of that?
Yes.
Were the bodies identified?
No, but that's taking to that argument.
Well, we'll just fly with that. What the hell? My government told me that, so you know why I don't believe my government?
Well, you believe Saudi Arabia's government?
No.
They're over there flying planes around commercial airliners?
But here's why I don't believe my government. My government has lied to me so many times in my
fair
life.
enough.
They lied to me about the Gulf of Tonkin incident. Isn't that pretty important? The incident.
Well, you didn't want to go back that
Vietnam?
far. You don't want to go back that far with Kennedy. We can't go back that far with Vietnam. You said to me that we're those guys
No,
who said
because this happened in 2004, pal. So we're not going back that far.
You said we send our guys off to war without giving a shit, and I'm telling you that's not true.
Yes,
I'm not.
it is. Yes,
I
it
agree
is.
with you.
When did you go to war?
I've never been in the military.
There you go. So you don't know.
But I say pull them out of every. So because I've never been in the military, when we are attacked by I feel a nation, we should not.
It should be proven first.
I feel we proved it. You feel we didn't. You also feel that fucking Bush was behind 9/11. So we're always going to disagree.
Hey, don't put fucking words in my mouth.
You feel that the U.S. government was behind it.
I didn't say that.
Who do you think?
Faggots.
He's true though. He didn't say that, so he was probably mad right here because.
Don't ever put words.
Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here.
Joe, I put the link in the Skype chat.
Okay, so this is the clip.
Don't
apparently.
put fucking words in my mouth.
This is when Jesse just busts the door down and says, I won.
I fucking
Were
won.
they
and
giving
sucked.
him? Were they giving him crap about it or something? Is that why he came in there?
This was like a couple of years after all that went down.
Oh, nice. You got it.
Yeah, but were they mad about? Why did he come in to say that? Was it just because they?
No, I think he was doing an interview with another program down the
Yeah,
hall.
it says.
but why?
Jesse was.
But why would he walk down the hall to their thing? Like, were they
And
making?
fucking Jim
Well, because
Florentine's there.
Well, because the last time that he was in the studio when they had that big fight or whatever, and then at like a couple of I don't know when the shit was announced. They talked about the show where Jesse brought up, Chris Kyle brought up the punching. They talked about the case on the show, and he probably heard that.
They probably crapped on him. Okay, he's gonna. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's see what happens. Here it is.
First two cops show up, then they finally pick the lock, and it was the filthiest.
Sounds like one of our callers.
Thing ever. I mean, it was like a canoe of crap. This chick's laying there with her. I won.
Hold on.
I won.
Oh man, he's pissed. Look at his face. Look at this.
The winner. You
We never
fucking
said.
faggots.
We never said you. We actually.
Hold on, Araya.
No. We didn't
Come
say
here,
you
come
were.
here.
We didn't say you were lying.
I fucking won, you faggots.
I won. Deal
I
with
win,
it.
you losers.
Why don't you deal with that I just won and you're loser? Look at his face right here.
I was.
Look at that face. Look at this face.
Faggot losers.
Dude, I was listening to the show today, and when you don't see the video, you're like, what is going on? And you just hear, I won.
I won.
Chris Kyle's a liar.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
won again. You fucking faggot.
Yeah, we heard you.
Jesse's doing some old school wrestling shit here. I love it.
Jesse Ventura. Sorry, Uriah.
Sorry, Uriah.
Jesse Ventura
Your Honor, what the?
just stuck his face in.
Oh no,
and
they were
said,
talking to Uriah
Chris
Faber.
Kyle is a liar. I
Oh, okay.
won. But it was like we never said that.
Dispute a dead man.
What's that?
Hard to dispute a dead man.
Get him back.
We never said that he. Well, Jesse, in fairness, I think was suing while he was alive too.
Right.
We actually kind of sided with Jesse on that one after we heard all sides.
Uriah.
That's typical him. That to me is in that moment is everything that I don't like about the guy. I just gotta say something real quick and go.
Right. Why don't you debate it?
But I think he probably is telling the truth. I literally think that he probably, the more I heard about that, and the more it got, I think that he probably was being truthful about not getting knocked out by Chris Kyle.
Well, so didn't everybody believe that. That's why.
And
that's
for
why
the
he won.
record, by the way, I used to listen to their show religiously, and they did side with Jesse when all that came out.
Yeah, I believe they did. I agree. I think they did. I think for some reason, they didn't mesh for some reason, because I think they really would agree on whatever. But I don't know. I won.
He said Chris Kyle was a liar.
He was a liar, and I won.
He was a fucking slap.
Are you on commercial? Did you get that? I won. You fuck.
I just love how Opie's trying to flag him down and tell him to come in and say hey. And he just kicks the door and he's like, I won.
Winning.
I remember this fucking room. 2 years later, he comes. I love that he's with. He's got obviously some. His. I don't know what the fuck. His tour manager, his producer.
He's my faggot.
Whoever she is, she's got the coffee in front of him, and she's just like, yep.
She's my coffee faggot.
This is the only woman that I've banged besides my wife.
This is the only one that I can stand to look at.
He's almost got a smile on his face. I love it.
Look at his Rolling Stones jacket and his Jimi Hendrix shirt.
And by the way, after he walks away,
Yeah.
Club Soda Kenny comes back in the room and he's like, I didn't know if I should let him in the room or not. I didn't know what he was going to say.
Jim Norton should be like, what if he had a gun? Why'd you let him in here? Idiot.
Yo, did you ever see that video of remember when Opie and Anthony were both on XM and they were on regular radio, and they have
CBS.
the walk on, and they had to walk across back to XM.
Are you talking about the 9/11 people?
No, not the 9/11 people. You remember the Howard Stern fan got in their fucking face, and then Club Soda Kenny fucking basically
he grabbed him by the shoulders or something and put him in a headlock, right?
right. They fucking brought him down, and then Opie screaming in his face, "How do you like that, fucker?"
Yeah.
You can find that video. That video is
Well,
hilarious.
the funny part about Club Soda Kenny's, he was a big, like 6'6", like just goofball.
And he's an
like, he
ex-cop.
could knock somebody the fuck out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the guy you want running security. Like, you just go sick.
Club Shoulder Kenny.
Dude,
No,
he
the
used to
one
be
I was
security
talking
for
about
Dice.
where is they would air the first like half of their show on CBS radio,
Right.
and then the other half was on XM. But they would do this segment where they would walk from the studios of CBS through New York City, streaming it live through the radio, and head over to XM. And this one time there was 9/11 truthers that stopped them in the middle of their walk.
Oh, my God.
Like, screaming at them for backing like the government, saying that the government wasn't lying, and these people were just like throwing shit at them and all this. Oh, it's crazy.
That's crazy, man. It's like, listen, believe whatever you want. You don't need to fucking scream at somebody that. Like,
Oh, dude, Kumia burn them up bad.
dude, you want to see something weird? Aretha Franklin's funeral went down, and like the whole thing is just filled with fucking weird. Like the Franklin Bishop or whatever, Franklin funeral
Oh,
Bishop.
that's right. That was fucked up.
Dude, he like grabbed Ariana Grande like weird.
Yeah, he grabbed her fucking titty.
Yeah.
Slack your tits.
Oh my god. And then you got Maxine Waters. She grabbed her own tits. Look at that.
Technical malfunctions.
Nah, she was doing the Wakanda sign.
It's a technical.
Didn't you guys think it was weird that somebody like took that picture of like the casket and stuff?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things.
You think they needed to get a shoehorn to get her into that casket?
Yeah, you know what was really weird was the guy who was taking pictures of her pussy. That was the weirdest thing.
Urethra Franklin.
Urethra.
Yo, the catheter's still in her.
That's
Ursula
my mama.
Franklin.
Don't you bury my mama. That's my mama, Aretha. Your urethra.
Your urethra.
It went right down my snuffleupagus.
Oh my, dude, the guy that you're doing right now, that impression is this guy right here. This is the guy.
It went right down my snuffleupagus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, y'all niggas ever get this feeling like y'all?
Oh my god.
You ain't shit. Man, my belly be. I want to say I love Aretha. Urethra. Urethra. Look who's up here. Your main man, the first black president, Mr. Clinton himself. Motherfucker sleep though.
Dude, Bill Clinton is dead. Look at him.
Bill Clinton's like, before he left for that, he heard,
I want you to fall asleep at the funeral.
You know,
I know what it is.
I just hope they have balloons at my funeral because I fucking love balloons. Have you seen that clip?
Oh my god. No, this is
jerk me off while I'm in the casket.
I'm awestruck.
He's like,
just on a jerk.
Dude, he's trying not to look at
Al Sharpton,
Ariana
racist
Grande.
cunt.
If he looks at Ariana Grande, he'll fuck her. That's why he's looking down. He's like, if I look at her, I'll fuck her.
Just don't look up.
If I look at her, I'll fuck her.
Dude, he's got a sniff of a cunt, and he woke up like smelling salts.
Just don't look up, whatever you do.
You know, that was like the conversation between him and Hillary.
Look,
like, you know, if I look at her, I'll fuck her.
They're all staring at her. Look at Clinton.
Yeah,
he
look,
knows.
especially-
He's like, Hillary's watching.
What about fucking Reverend Jackson? He's like, I do declare that I like him as much as
He's the only one who's not looking.
I got him.
Joe, play the link I sent to you in the chat. It's
Oh
from that
my
Bill
God.
Clinton Ariana Grande thing.
Y'all equivalently.
These
guys are too
Dude, I bet you her
Sealed deal.
fucking pussy tastes like
Oh,
cotton candy.
I just
Sure
posted it in the
Grande.
chat.
He fucked the name up too. He was like, I love Sure Nava Grande, who's hanging here tonight.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
he made like a Taco Bell joke.
Sure Nava Hondo Grande.
Oh my
I
god.
love having her here. Sure Nava Hava Grande.
Oh my god. This clip.
This little young woman here.
Bill.
Sing your ass off,
No
girl.
Hillary see you looking at her ass.
I'd smash Ariana right there.
He's like, I'll check it right in
Oh
her
my
ass.
God.
Right in front of Hillary.
Right inside. You don't think I put it right inside her ass? I would.
Fuck too, but I ain't looking like
Aretha Franklin's dead, and they're talking about banging her in the ass. Look at this. This is fucked.
stage. Huh? Right in front of Hillary. And you know you would too. I fuck too, but I ain't looking like you is. Goddamn.
Reverend, I'm about to put it
This
inside
is for
her.
Ariana.
She can get a taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It's all the same like Mary Kate. She can get a taste. Let you get a taste.
Wow.
Ariana Grande, you can get a taste of Bill.
Yo, you want to taste the bill? Hey, that Bishop got a feel of her. Felt her titty.
You know what?
Dude,
Real
that
quick
bitch-
question. How old is she?
Skirt.
Arianda?
She's early 20s.
Ariana?
Dude, she's fucking smoking hot.
Oh, she's smoking.
That's Slava Lava Gandhi.
And by the way, all the people like dishing on guys for looking at her. When you wear a fucking skirt up to your first pussy lip, get the fuck
Right.
out.
Yes.
Why was she
That's
wearing
Slava
that?
Gandhi.
Why was she
I would
wearing that
eat
at a funeral?
carbohydrates at her shit, dude. I don't
I
give a
need the
fuck.
Yeah,
carbohydrate.
Joe just brought up a good point. Like, people are bitching about it, but she wore that to a fucking funeral, dude.
Yes, absolutely. I agree 100%.
Weird. And I mean, she's standing right in front of all these guys. Like, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like a weird tribal thing.
You have a legitimate like a fucking sexual assault dude who's behind her, and Bill Clinton just like staring at her, and people are like, I can't believe he did that. It was like, we're fucking dresses up to her pussy.
He did rape somebody in college, right? When he was in college, wasn't?
Yeah, he
that-
got away with it.
He got away with it.
He wasn't.
He didn't inhale, though. He didn't inhale.
Yeah, he didn't inhale the. Well, I didn't inhale, but I did inhale.
Pussy, so that means I didn't fuck her.
But I did ejaculate in her pussy.
But I did blow a load.
She does look good there. Oh
She-
my god.
She said no. Oh my god. Oh man, and now the famous faces at Mc. Oh look, oh my god, look at this. Bill Clinton is a trans-dimensional fucking traveler. He was at McCain's funeral too.
Yeah, he
Like,
was.
look, oh my god. There's a look at
everywhere.
dude at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Everybody was smiling and dancing, and they were like, "Ha ha!"
Him. Look, that's his ex, first the vice president. What's his name? Gore.
Gore, yeah.
Oh, I thought you
My name is Gore.
Gore's like, I made all my money telling everybody the ozone layer the water would be on top of us by now.
It was like, that got me nowhere really fast.
Dick Cheney looks like fucking Lord Commander Snoke.
Yeah, he does.
By the way, Ariana's wearing like one of those chokers. By the way, get the fuck out of here.
Oh. Meanwhile, McCain's dead, and you would think somebody's dead.
The ozone layer is fucked up. I swear to God, it's true. My ozone is completely shot.
I like how McCain sounds like fucking Cleveland.
No, that's
No,
Al
not
Gore.
McCain,
That's Gore.
fucking Gore.
That's Gore. Yeah.
I'm vice
Inconvenient
president, and I like it when it's raining outside.
I'm gonna pull up a slide for you right now that's gonna show what the ozone layer will look like in 2016.
Look, totally gone.
It's an inconvenient truth too.
There's truth behind this. So
$5,000 a ticket.
How fucked up is it that fucking Sarah Palin wasn't invited?
Yeah, why is that? Why wasn't she invited?
Because she's a whore.
Because it's
She's
fucking
a
Sarah
hoe,
Palin.
Because she's an idiot. I mean, like, what else? That's all.
And he picked her to be.
Well, I don't think he did. I think the staff did.
All right, but regardless, he ran for president with her. Like, don't you think they have a certain connection after that?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably.
you got to
fucked.
give Bill Clinton something to look at his funeral, you know?
I mean, it's just fucked up. I don't understand why. I don't like her too. Okay, don't get me wrong. All right, I'm not like, defending this chick, but why the fuck wasn't she there? That is pretty shitty.
What if she banged him and like the wife wouldn't allow it?
Oh shit!
They found out like she sucked his dick. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They're like,
yeah.
oh my god.
That's
Come
one
on.
mother-daughter team I'd really like to get my hands on. Sarah Palin, her daughter.
Palin, yeah.
Her
Aren't they
daughter is a
lesbians?
fucking sex fiend too.
But isn't she a lesbian?
I thought her daughter
is she a lesbian?
Yeah, I thought
I think she is.
Yeah, I thought her
you're
daughter was a lesbian.
Well, we are too, so it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, fuck it.
I think she's a lesbian.
Did you know, by the way, did you know people are up in arms because Louis C.K.'s already back in the circuit?
Yeah, dude, we were talking about that on the show on Wednesday.
Come on,
and we
man.
brought up that fact that fucking it was too soon. Like it was like I was asking the question: is it too soon or like what's the deal? You know?
Well, I mean, come on, listen. I know
cares?
he's got millions. Don't get me wrong.
It's been
I
a
know
year.
He's got money.
It's been a year. What is he gonna do? Never come out of fucking anywhere? What does he kill himself? Should he kill himself?
I don't know. I just thought it was like I don't know. It's still fresh.
It's been a
You know what I
year.
mean? All this shit.
It's been a year. He played with his dick.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When is it not fresh? Because even if it was 2 years, people are like, oh, he didn't wait long enough. And my point was like, I know he's got money, but at some point, this guy's got to start bringing money in again.
Yeah.
Right.
And his life and career, he knows nothing but comedy. So he needs to go back to what he's doing. And people being up in arms, I don't agree with what he did.
Can wash dishes. You can wash dishes somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
And he's the kind of guy that'll put it into his act.
For me, what makes him better than you and me? If me and you did that, we would lose our job in a second and never get hired back. We'd be done.
Yeah, but the difference is we work at a job.
You know,
we work at a job that has human resources and stuff like that, where people get involved. He's a fucking stand-up comedian.
I mean,
Like,
but what
it's
does he do?
like-
What did he
he's
do
constantly
though?
a free agent.
Didn't he just play with his dick in front of some people that he thought were groupies?
Yeah. I thought that you're right. He
I
did
mean,
do
they were
that.
other comedians.
Okay, right. So he brings up other comedians. He kind of goes, "Hey, by the way, playing with my dick now."
Like, none of us have ever done weird shit at a party or something, thinking that it would come back and haunt
Well,
us,
I
like,
think what
10
he
years
was
later.
doing was like a sort of a manipulate you back to the room, and now I'm playing with my dick. Let's see what happens. But then they said no, and okay, but you don't normally just start taking your dick out. There's a step like. Hey.
Yeah, but even that is kind of buying into like the whole it was all inappropriate shit. But it's like.
But did he really
I mean,
did he not like if he went up to people and like smacked them with his dick and was like, let's go, but
Yeah, he didn't run out the room and start popping his dick in their
he
mouth.
didn't do that though, right? Like, so if he just started playing with himself, so he's creepy. Like, I don't care. He's a comedian.
What the fuck was that sound clip?
That was his penis. That's Louis C.K.'s penis.
Is that Tommy? That's all I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not Tommy.
Oh my god, I wish it was.
That would be really messed up.
That's why I laughed so hard. I thought for sure.
Oh.
I'm like, Jesus.
I don't buy into the whole it's too early, though. I just don't.
It's too early for what?
But it's been a year.
I don't know.
It's not 2 months. It's not 3 months. It's not 6 months. It's not 8 months. It's like been a year.
I get it. It's a year. I get it, but I don't know.
Okay, so if it is too early, when is the right time?
No, I mean, I'm saying it's too early, but also at the same breath, I'm also like, what is the timing on anything that you could really?
There isn't. It's
saying we all are in agreement that it's too early. Let's just say we are. What would we all say is the right amount of time to return back to the scene?
5 years.
Oh, please.
You know what would have been funny is if he came up. See, if I was him, I would have come on stage and I'd be like, a lot of people are going to be angry. What do you want me to do? Kill myself? Should I kill myself live on stage tonight?
Just disappear off the face of the earth, or
and he's an older guy too. He's like what? He's in his 50s now, right?
Yeah, he's like, I thought about doing the moral thing, which is go away, but I could just die any minute. I mean, I'm never going to be able to go back in time and tell myself, hey, listen, don't start pulsating with your grabbing your pulsing cock in front of people randomly. It's not gonna. I can't change the past. It's never gonna go away. So I might as well live for today, right? So
by
now,
the
way, everyone, I'd like to take my dick out for you right now, and
you know what, Filthy, you're right though, man. It happened 14 years ago too, right?
Years ago.
Yeah, right. So what
everybody
the fuck?
sitting here was a different person 14 years ago.
Yeah,
right?
You're right, man. It wasn't like he just did it yesterday or something,
And keep in mind, he's divorced with 2 kids.
By the way, Bill Cosby raped people, and he came back to stand up.
Yeah, you're right about that.
No one gives a fuck that Bill Cosby did stand up, but they're all mad about Louis C.K. He didn't rape anybody.
Because he's white.
I guess. What's the difference?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, no. I mean, what's the difference? Bill Cosby's doing stand up. or has done it twice.
I have no idea. But I also think people feel sorry for Cosby because he doesn't know where the fuck he is.
Maybe, but he raped women. He drugged them and then fucked their drunken pussies. And then came all over them, and who knows what the fuck
fucked
else.
Their lifeless bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he fucked like a lifeless person, like, you know.
It wasn't like people told Louis no, and he fucked him anyways.
Yeah, Louis creepily stared at people and jerked off. You know, I mean, like, come on. You fucking come on. I mean, you know, so he can't come back a year later, but Cosby.
Because he's a redhead.
And by the way, from what I heard, in his return, he got like a standing ovation for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, the people liked it, and I get. Here's the thing. Here's why it's kind of not why it kind of was worse. It's really because the comedy club owner, like people said, gave him no choice. He pulled a WWE Roman Reigns with the fans, because if there was some people there that were uncomfortable by him or something for some whatever reason, they're pussies. You know, they had no choice. He's coming out, and that's what people kept saying. Oh, they had no choice, or people had no choice. Yes, they did. The minute that he comes out, they could say, fuck this, and get up and leave. So they do have a choice. Right. They weren't shackled to the fucking chairs.
Yeah, they didn't have to buy tickets.
Right. Just because he has a baby arm down
like what? Well, that goes into like why I do all the shit I do, because like it's so much easier to fucking sit there and blame someone else than it is to get up out of the chair and walk away. Because like that's how the whole fucking world works right now. It's like you're right. They have a choice, Joe.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I'm also of the belief too, like if he wasn't to ever return, yes, he has enough money where he could probably live the rest of his life out. But I feel like that would be worse for him. Like that would probably push him to suicide.
But again, like what for what? 14 years ago he jerked off in front of people. Like his career's over because he did that? I mean,
oh my god.
Well, I mean, you know, he showed his dick to kids, so that was a little different. A little bit. But even him, like, we forgive him kind of.
I mean, the fuck out of here! I don't forgive that piece.
You're
of
like
shit.
the king of the like fucking.
I set you up for that one.
I don't.
No, fucking guy jerked off in a gymnasium with chicks doing gymnastics. They were 13.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, that's true.
It's not weird. It's fucking creepy.
Well, honestly, once
how old was he?
Once I found out about that, we never had him back again, too. Because I was
old
like,
enough
that's
to get
weird.
Fucking prosecuted.
Well, that's true. Well, that
That's a
could be
weird
like,
dude.
isn't that like, if it's 13, isn't it like 17 could be prosecuted at that point?
I'm sure. I'm sure the parents did not give permission for him to do that.
Did they get a permission slip?
They get a permission
You
slip.
have to get one from every parent. It'd be difficult.
Hey, did your kid?
Yeah. Can I get permission to jerk off to your 12-year-old?
Oh my god.
Hey, Cheryl, this is Margaret. Did you sign the permission slip for the cock show?
Now, kids, just remember, you have to get your parents to say yes.
I've got a slip here that says Sarah can go to the cock show.
Oh my god.
It says a really unbelievable cock magician.
We're having a cock
Keith Rabarber.
We're gonna have a good old-fashioned cock meet. Make sure you guys.
You said cock midget. I'm like, what?
Well, I don't know.
Are you guys going to the cock rally?
All they've ever seen is their fathers. Sometimes their father likes to dry off in the nude.
I mean, dude, come on. If you're 12 or 13-year-old girls doing gymnastics and those, you know, those clothing that, you know what I'm talking about, and you got like some 17-year-old dude or however the fuck old that loser is jerking off on the bleachers, come on, man.
With that fucking creepy face of his too. That's the weirdest thing is his goddamn goofy face.
Yeah. I think he was in the next room behind a desk.
Yeah. What a
Probably jerking off to a map.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like, dude, the kids are all in the gymnasium. Next thing you know, they see this fucking pop up, and like he's got no clothes on.
Oh,
I like maps.
I like maps, guys. Here's a map of my dick.
Oh.
All right, let's change the fucking subject. I'm sorry, I fucking took us into this iceberg.
Well, this is all your fault.
It's what I do, partially.
So I was just thinking.
Piggy, fuck, piggy.
Yeah, you see that motherfucker jerking off on the bleachers? Get out of here.
Hey, I was just thinking, guys. I'm hard. What's up, everybody? It's me.
Screw you guys. I'm jerking off.
It's me, Keith.
Is it okay if I jerk off to your 13-year-old?
Oh my, he's probably a patron.
God, Joe.
He probably is. I'm not. He's probably watching
He's probably
right
a
now.
patron.
This is a.
He's probably jerking off to this right now.
This is a new photo of him, by the way.
What?
If you just type in his name, he comes up right away. He's the only. He's one of our only listeners that you can Google, and he comes up everywhere. Really weird. He's like a celebrity among Florida rapists. So weird.
Fuck, that's just. Poor guy. It's fucking. It's
poor guy.
Dude, that's fucking like you can be like even sorry you did it and all that shit. You still have to live with it. That's fucking difficult.
You know what's
like,
fuck up?
Those people, those fucking kids aren't gonna remember that shit.
You know
they didn't even like.
Yeah,
I think
but you know
just,
what, dude? It's not difficult to not jerk your dick off to 13-year-olds.
You know what's fucked up is
I would think he doesn't do it anymore.
I jerked off to Little Rascals. What the fuck's wrong with that?
This thing says he weighs. Oh my god.
Who did it for you on there?
Come on, nobody's ever jerked off to what was the fucking teacher's name? Miss
Oh.
Crabtree.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, she was a whore. She smoked a cigarette while she fucking.
Yeah.
I jerked off to Wendy from The Sandlot.
Oh shit. I jerked off to the dog from The Sandlot.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I see it with the drool and everything. Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on? Now we're into bestiality. Good job.
Goonie goo goo. JB, what is that from, JB? Listen.
Yeah.
Dude, I have no idea.
It's a video game.
Is that the shit monster from Dog?
Oh, wait. Play it again.
What the
Rampage?
No, that's Doom.
Oh, Doom, yeah. Oh, I
Oh, the
remember that
demons
one.
or whatever, the demon
You
hounds
killed
or
a
whatever.
fucking imp.
Yeah.
What makes a noise like that though when you think about it?
Oh my god.
I know, dude.
Oh, what did the fag say to the other fag? Gobble my cock. You Oh, what did the fag say to the other fag? Gobble my cock. You fuck.
You fuck.
You ready for the
Oh, okay, sweetheart. Get ready for the gook.
Wait, that clip, was that from him actually doing it? The real stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You ready for the gun?
Oh, God.
What the fuck? This is like every fucking...
Oh my god.
Joe, this is like what, like on Clockwork Orange, like just hold their eyelids open and just play all of our monetize this clip. Play everything. Like,
Dude, people still talk about the William Shatner bit from like episode 1.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I know, dude.
That was a great Corrupted episode 1 was that was what it was.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, listen to this new sound drop. You ready?
This orgasm was taken from a live studio.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've heard that
it's like
one.
a Paul Bear fucking orgasm.
I've heard that one. What a fuck.
Dude, Ken.
Yeah.
On that Shatner bit, you're talking about
that
the
was a
wife.
classic. Fucking classic.
On that Shatner bit, you go, my wife, I bought her a pair of cement boots.
I didn't have nothing to do with a murder, although I did buy her cement boots.
Oh my god.
Cement boots.
I told her to go swimming. My wife's at the bottom of the pool. That is so fucked up, man. Like when you think about it,
It's like he's on drugs or something.
how does he not jump right in like that? I don't even call the ambulance first. I just jump in the pool.
Yeah, nobody called. Like, it's like, dude, you'd be in the pool rescuing her, not like, she's at the deep end.
And they're like, can you jump in and help her? And he's like, how?
Yeah, it's like, fucking, what are you doing?
I wish you could hear the 911 calling. My wife is
No, you can.
bloated and blue on the pool.
This is it. Listen.
Okay, did you get her out of the pool yet?
Sorry, I don't know
I want you to take her out of the pool right now, sir.
She's at the very deep end. Oh my
Joe,
god.
is that the bit I made?
That's the bit you made out of our talking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Get lost, dummy.
I'm gonna find the clip of like the bit because it's just like so.
I made a bit with Shatner on the phone, but you hear like a girl drowning in the background where he's like holding her head underwater.
Oh my god, dude! You know what else was funny was the time when Ken, when you were over here, and we were talking about the Sirius satellite radio, and I said I'd piss on the building and draw a swastika.
Oh yeah,
dude. Because oh my god, that was funny too. Where the fuck is this Shatner bit though? I'm trying to find it. Because
it sounded like you said swastika, like Sean Connery or something.
Yeah, that's what we said. We called it. It's a schwatzstick.
Money penny bend over so I can ejaculate a swastika.
I swear to God. Okay, listen to this. You tell me that he's not fucking around here, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay.
What?
Tell me he's not saying something fucked up right here. All right, or it's just me.
Okay.
All right. Listen to this. Tell me if you think that he's, All right, hold on here.
All
right. Where is it?
All
right.
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger. This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is that him?
Schwarzenegger.
Is that really him?
That's him, dude. Listen.
Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my god. Were you playing this on your show?
Yeah. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What is wrong with him?
That's how he says it. He says it like that. Is he doing that on purpose, or is he like?
I think he's just lazy.
His name like that.
He's a racist.
I don't know, man. Like
I swear, if that Tommy drop was on a CD, I swear I would laugh like just 24 hours straight. Yeah. For the record, though, what was he doing?
Well, I think
he's probably trying to breathe. He's trying to breathe.
Was he yawning or something?
Wasn't that when he was throwing up?
Oh,
I don't remember it. Maybe it might be.
Yeah, my bad.
What about when he goes, my buns?
Oh, my buns.
We never got that one, dude. Like, how do we not have my buns?
I had it.
Yeah, we do. We don't have that. I mean, I have that one. It's my buns.
You do have that one?
I guarantee I have it. Yeah, buns.
My buns.
Yo, let me ask you guys a question because we were talking about it before. What do you think of this fucking gigantic cunt on the cover of Cosmopolitan this month?
Who?
Look up Google Cosmopolitan cover, and you'll see.
I show them? I could send you guys the photo right now. Here, right? Yeah, I'll just send it to you. I'll send it to you guys in the chat.
Is it the latest issue?
Yes.
I got it right here. I'll send it to you guys right now in the Skype. Hold on. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I think, like, there shouldn't be anything wrong with it, but I don't know.
Here it is.
Well, that's not the cover.
No, that's not the cover, but that's
yeah.
the chick.
That's the chick, though.
Cover.
What?
Oh, my goodness, my buns.
Love that one.
Oh, my goodness, my buns.
My buns.
My buns.
Is this a 9 a.m. teacher, 9 p.m. escort?
Tess Holiday is her name.
I see it.
Dude, she looks like the fucking big boss man in drag.
Oh, yeah, I have seen this. People have been sending this to me all day, yeah. It was Blake sending me this.
I haven't seen it. Where's it at? Is it in
I'm
the
just
chat?
kidding. He didn't send me anything. Here it is right here. Oh no, here's Blake's voicemail.
Oh no.
Did you hear that yet, Philly? Did you play that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh my god. God damn it, Joe. You fucking ruined it. What a fucking psycho.
God damn it, Joe, dude. I did not give you permission to fucking open my package on there, bro. It was supposed to be the skit. It was supposed to be the fucking...
The best is the end. The best is the end when he goes, get your views.
Doing what you did. Can't believe it, but it's good, I guess. Get your views.
It's good, it's good.
Get your views. Get your views. Dude, Ken, can you imagine how you would... Dude, you would probably explode on someone if they sent you that message. Get your views. Get your views.
Doing what you did. Can't believe it, but it's good, I guess. Get your views.
Like his package in the middle of the fucking thing was all that got the views. That's what got the views.
I know, man.
Dumb.
He's very passionate, man. He's a very passionate person.
Yeah, he's a very fucking stupid. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, bro.
Oh, dude, when he came up with that whole idea, he, at first I wasn't sold on it. I was like, dude, I ain't doing that. So I got 2 girls. I live in this neighborhood. Like, I'm not going there and protesting the women.
The best is when he goes, that's why we get the masks.
I was like, and then he comes up with the mask, and I'm like, what'd you send me here, bro? And he's like, I got it all covered. We're gonna wear the mask. I'm like, oh my god.
Now they know it's us. Now they're gonna know it's us because it all came out. That's why he was mad.
Well, I'll tell you, nobody I know here is listening to me, so I mean,
yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, all they have to do is be like, "Here, I figured it out. It's this Joe Cronin thing." Or one of the listeners will tell people. They'll be like, "It's these guys. I know who it is."
If they did that show in India, I would show up with a sign that just said, "Bring back bra and panties matches," and protest outside.
Go to the Saudi Arabia show and have a sign that says, "Where's the pussy?"
Fuck.
The hell?
Jesus Christ!
Is this? Nope. Did they say "fat girl" on the cover of Cosmopolitan? Tess Holiday, fat girl.
That's the cover of her book.
I want to see this cover. Where is it?
I look at it. It's on my screen.
No, but that's her book. That's not Cosmopolitan.
Oh. Right. Okay, let me see.
This is what it sounds like when Tommy jerks off.
Oh my god. Dude, that's the same sound when you cut a tree trunk.
Or when you're, you gotta, whack the little fucker just because it feels good.
Is it?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I just saw it. Oh my god! Wow!
Fucking gross!
Look at that!
Oh no!
My god, dude!
Listen.
Oh my
now, see, I disagree.
I put a load on her face.
It's fucking great, actually.
I put a load on her face.
I think it's awesome.
Wrong. All right, let's talk. That's fucking disgusting.
Wrong. No, it's not.
What's wrong with this?
What do you mean it's not, dude? She's got 4 fucking Saturn rings.
She's got no fucking kneecaps.
She's
that's
got
fine.
no kneecaps.
That's how.
No, but it's not.
No, Jesse, it's really not fun.
Jesse, it's like you don't get to play center for the Chicago Bulls, right? If you want to be on the cover of Cosmopolitan, you have to do at least one sit-up in your fucking life.
Yo,
you know
dude, when this woman twerks is what it sounds like.
No, it's more like this. It's more like this.
Pow, 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 pow.
Fucking gross, dude.
Oh man. I mean,
It
this
doesn't even
girl
look like she has tits.
she's gonna die of a heart attack. She looks like a tree.
I feel like shit like this, just contributes to, the obesity. Oh, it's okay to be fat. You'll make the cover of fucking Cosmopolitan.
No, it's like Cosmopolitan is for supermodels. That's just how it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Well, just
but don't you think it's
but-
like why do women? What's the incentive to even losing weight?
But, dude,
Like, it doesn't matter
dude,
now. You can still make the cover. And be
You
a model.
people are all fucked. You're growing up in dude. We grew up in a generation where they made the chicks like skinny with big tits, and that was like an unrealistic thing for little girls. And now we grow up in a time where they put a giant fucking lard on the cover, and people are gonna have heart attacks. Why can't we just? Why can't it just? Why can't it just be in the middle? Why can't we just have normal? Like women on the cover.
Yes,
Why does it?
I agree.
Why do we have to have either skinny chicks or like oversized girls? No.
He says,
Dude, look at those fucking loaves hanging off her thighs.
like 2 legs of like a hippopotamus.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die of a heart attack,
Dude, how does she
Like,
get
look at the size of those fucking legs, bro.
dude. That chair is broken.
Like,
Dude,
that
she-
chick is
she
no
did the refrigerator
joke, dude. Like, listen, I agree with you guys. Like, you know, listen, there could be women with some chunk out there. They look good. They're a little overweight, and they still look good. Like, but that's ridiculous. That is too big.
Artificially, it's
That's like
artificially
saying it's okay. That's like saying it's okay to eat your fucking life away.
Right. It's artificially leveling the playing field. Like, to be on Cosmopolitan, you have to work to get on Cosmopolitan. You know what I mean?
You want to know why this big fat tub of shit isn't going to win Miss Olympia? Is because she's got fucking fat rolls.
Miss Olympia? What do you mean, Miss Olympia? What the fuck are you talking about?
Keep eating, you fat fuck.
What?
My point is, when you go on the cover of Cosmopolitan, there's like you got to be like halfway attractive. You got to have a body that's in shape. She literally looks like a fucking trainee Michelin man. She looks disgusting.
Big
JB.
Well, that's your opinion,
Trophies to
JB.
everybody.
Oh, it's my opinion that she's out of fuck shape.
Well, that's your opinion, JB. I think she looks fine.
You're telling me if I went to the doctor with her and we both had physicals, we both have the same health bill?
Do you drink beer? There's a possibility that your liver might give out before her fat ever fucking chokes her to death.
And the thing is, like, she's not plus size. She's beyond plus size.
Yeah,
you know
dude.
what I mean?
Yeah, they had to drop her in that chair on a fucking forklift.
My mammy was oversized.
Ow.
Have you ever eaten cottage cheese out of a woman's thighs? I have.
Look at the cottage cheese inside her fucking fat ass jaw.
Ugh. I think Bailey's dead from this.
Slack.
Fucking disgusting.
Fucking slack jawed fat ass.
So I think it's safe to say Cosmopolitan is not doing well.
No, it's obviously trying to create controversy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Print media is fighting for their lives.
Well,
When you got to throw tubs of shit on the
Well,
cover,
this
you're doing
is not
something
helping.
wrong.
You guys summed it up, man. You were right, because when we talked about this on our show, we didn't make this kind of sense with it. Like, nobody said, well, you know, like, meet me halfway. Okay, obviously this woman is massively obese. And listen, I'm no one to talk, but we're talking about the topic.
Well, that's why we're allowed to talk.
You're also not on the cover of fucking Men's Health.
No, you're right.
GQ.
But she's massively obese, and you know what? I agree with what you said, JB, because what the fuck? I agree with what you said, because you know what? That's like saying it's okay to fucking go and eat until you fucking kill yourself.
Oh, what? Oh, you don't like nose hair extensions? That was also in this issue.
Oh my god!
For women.
fuck is
Women's
that, dude?
nose hair extensions. Show your feminism.
Dude, I would punch that chick right square in her fucking bridge of her nose, dude. I would break her fucking nose. I'd make the blood just coagulate in those fucking
Oh my
ass.
god.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
Oh my god.
Seriously.
Dude.
From a fucking
Wow.
Twitter, some other weird. I posted something today. It was like for putting their like hair extensions or whatever, the fucking ponytails under in their. They were attaching it to their armpits.
Keep eating, you fat fuck.
Yeah, people are fucking bored, man. They're fucking stupid.
I'm like, you guys thought the man bun was a problem.
Why
What
don't
the
you
fuck?
love me? Why don't you love me?
Your fucking hair is in your ass.
Look, I told you to stop eating. You're fucking eating gerbils and shit now.
Oh.
Dude, that chick's the size of Johnny Sax's wife in The Sopranos, dude.
Oh, Johnny Sax's wife. He's like, you big fat fuck she is. Johnny Sax's wife's a big fat fuck.
Dude, that chick looks like the fucking sloth in Blade 1.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
The sloth in Blade 1.
You remember that fat sloth in Blade that...
Holy shit.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's why we're
It's
laughing. Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
Fucking gross.
But the thing is, like, not in this world, not everybody gets to dunk a basketball. Not everybody gets to run a fucking 4-4. Not everybody gets to be on the cover of fucking Cosmopolitan. That's just how it is.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh, man.
It's like when they used to call Michelle Obama beautiful.
Cosmopolitan. Nice try, Cosmopolitan.
Remember they tried to call Michelle Obama beautiful? Meanwhile, she looks like a fucking werewolf that got caught in the middle of transformation.
Michelle Obama's weird. But no, she's weird. Like, sometimes to me, she does look pretty. And then other times to me, she looks fucking jacked up.
No, you want to know something? I agree with you, Cronin. I think she is a very pretty fucking.
She looks like fucking Blanca from Street Fighter.
I think
No,
Michelle
she does.
Obama, for her age, was a damn good looking
Yeah,
woman.
this is Michelle Obama right here.
Oh, man. But no, sometimes I thought Michelle looked really pretty, and then there was other times I was like, oh my God, it's a gremlin.
Well, you know what? If there's times when they look like that and then they don't look like that, then the person's just fucking ugly. I'm sorry.
What do you mean they?
I'm talking about those people.
What people?
I'm talking about the blacks. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
come
I'm just
on,
saying.
man.
I'm kidding. Come on.
That's fucking Jesus. I really
If
thought
she-
there was times where I was like, damn, she's hot, like for like 50, like, and then there's times where I'm like, ugh. It depends. She looks different. It's weird.
Ugh,
Michelle does.
gross.
And I love the way Obama's wife looks.
Like, I think she's kind of like, this is a weird photo of her, but I think she's kind of pretty here. Like, she's 50, right?
I think she's very pretty.
Like right there, like, and
think
see
of
her
it like
wet
this.
lips. Like,
Three issues before that Cosmopolitan, Ariana Grande was on that thing.
Dude.
And then they put this fat tub of
all
shit
right.
on there. Like,
Get a picture of American Werewolf in London, the werewolf transformation, and that's
Oh my
Michelle
God.
Obama.
thank you.
I don't know, man. I think she's okay.
Fuck you. Keep eating, you fucking blimp.
Oh. Man, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
could
know.
you imagine she goes into a Subway? She's like, I need 3 meatball subs. I'm traded for Cosmo.
Yeah, you'll be on the cover of Cosmopolitan again, you fucking blimp.
I spent 10 whole months inside masturbating to Michelle Obama.
What?
That's her swatting fucking biplanes from the fucking Empire State Building.
I thought she was damn hot. I thought she was a damn princess. You're the sick American making fun of her.
You sick, twisted slack George.
Was there ever a first lady that was actually hot? I mean, like, I don't consider Melania hot, but
Well, what about fucking Jackie O? Jackie O was hot back in the day.
I mean, Melania is pretty good looking, like, right?
Who?
Like the
Oh, Melania's-
Melania.
oh, shit, yeah.
She doesn't even feel like
Yeah,
a
but
first
she looks
lady. That's
good.
why it's like, oh, it doesn't even-
She looks like a fucking bison.
dude.
But she's also a fucking pile of plastic.
I don't know, man. She looks pretty terrifying right here. Like, yes, Mrs. Cleaver, we're done. Sorry. Look at her though. That's not a real person. This is not a real person. Smile.
That's what I'm saying. She's a fucking pile of plastic.
She's an alien, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Who's this? Fucking the 10 hot dude. There's a website. The 10 hottest first ladies. Dude, Barbara
Oh, let's
Bush,
see it.
get the fuck out of here with
seriously.
Just throw
Let's
this
see it.
fucking thing right.
Hey, listen, she could suck the walls from where she came from because my and next
Dude.
time she comes into my house, I'll eat the.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, I'd rather fuck the chick from the old Wendy's.
No
commercial.
way,
Over
dude.
the top of my fucking mouth and right in my mouth and keep on my face. Keep on my face.
Yeah.
Remember the Where's the Beef woman?
But yeah.
I would fuck her before I'd fuck Barbara Bush.
Barbara Bush is the number
I'd rather
10.
fuck James Earl Jones.
How is she the number 10 hottest first lady?
I'd rather fuck Yaphet Kotto.
How ugly are the first? Michelle Obama barely beats her. Michelle Obama. Wait a minute,
dude.
Why are there 2 number 10s? Why are there 2 number 10s? She's tied with Barbara Bush. What the fuck is this fucking website smoking? Dude, it says number 10 Barbara Bush, number 10 Michelle Obama, and then number 9 is Pat Nixon.
What?
Ugh, dude.
Dude, I would slam Michelle Obama before Pat Nixon.
Dude, Pat Nixon looks like Austin Powers' mom.
Seriously, Pat Nixon is like fucking.
You think Eleanor Roosevelt rode that fucking polio-infested cock of his?
Oh my god. Dude, Rosalind Carter is better than everybody so far. Look at her.
Yeah, she's all right.
If I had to fuck her,
yeah, I'd fuck that.
Yeah, that chick right there don't look bad.
Yeah,
she looks like the cougar in fucking Animal House. Remember the cougar?
Oh,
she
yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
She looks like she'd sniff your ass for some coke.
She'd fucking eat my asshole out and start going.
Oh, dude.
Laura Bush.
How did Laura Bush beat Rosalind Carter?
Laura Bush's pussy's like
Laura
a
Bush-
basketball.
Laura
Dude.
Bush looks like fucking Liberace.
Laura Bush is about 2 chromosomes away from being a male. Like, I mean, the
This
fuck?
is when I fuck Laura Bush.
I'm drinking out of a cup because I'm a cunt.
Drum roll.
I don't even know. And number 6, it's Nancy Reagan. This list is
I'd lick
fucked.
those legs.
Dude, I'd
You think she
rather.
has "say no" tattooed on her pussy?
I'm sorry. Can we go back to Michelle Obama? I think besides Rosalind Carter, I think Michelle Obama's prettier than all these other women.
Dude.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my God! Look, it's the girl from Vogue.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Hillary Clinton?
Oh God! Look at Hillary.
This list is fucked. Yeah, maybe when she was 19. When she was 19.
There are no words.
This is fucking wrong. This is just
Hillary
wrong.
Clinton.
Number four is Grace Coolidge.
Let me get a real picture of.
Oh, listen to Grace laugh.
Yeah. How many slaves did this bitch have?
Oh man.
What in the world, Frances Cleveland? She looks like a boy.
Oh my God.
Dude, this is a boy. Dude, I am straight up telling you, I would rather fuck Justin Bailey's asshole than this thing.
Hang on a second.
What?
I would prefer you didn't do that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, look at this. That looks like there's lip hair.
She's got a heavy.
That is fucked up. This is the number 3? Are you joking? Are you telling me that Frances Cleveland is hotter than Michelle Obama? Look at Michelle Obama. I would rather eat Michelle Obama's ass than hold hands.
Look at all the fucking touch-up and shit, though, Michelle Obama has in that photo.
I don't care. Look at this. I was looking at ugly Michelle Obama faces earlier. I'd rather lick Michelle Obama's ugly face than hold hands with this thing.
They didn't have Photoshop in 1893, man.
How is this? Why are you awake?
Over.
Oh my God, Jacqueline Kennedy.
Yeah, she looks pretty good. She looks like Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's like, all right.
I'd love to just come inside of her and just beat her over the head with that fucking racket.
Oh man, dude, Kennedy looks like he's like anorexic here.
Yeah,
Dude,
he looks
Kennedy
fucking
he looks like he's holding that fucking that racket like it's his cock. Look, he's like,
As much fucking dick slinging Clinton did, he didn't do anything like JFK did.
Oh wow,
He's-
they gave Melania Trump #1. Look at that.
Jesus, she looks good there. My God.
Yeah, have you seen the hooker photos of her or whatever?
I love it.
Oh man. Oh, I guess
Man,
we
she
can't.
looks good there. Damn.
This is so wrong that like just Trump's like so much older than Kennedy and stuff, and his fucking like what is going on? All right, well that's the Wonder List top 10, I guess. That site's. There's got to be a better list.
Francis Coolidge at number 3.
Oh my God, Francis Coolidge.
Dude,
Jesus.
I feel like that thing just like they just rolled the. They played Russian roulette or something with like it didn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, but don't you think out of all those, Melania definitely looked like the best?
Yeah, probably.
I gotta tell
Dude,
you,
I'd rather
She's
dig
also
up
the
Martha
youngest.
Washington
Yeah,
than
right.
fuck Barbara Bush.
I'd rather fuck Ben Franklin
like,
than that.
If you like if you go back and look at their younger photos, it's like yeah, okay, when they're younger, but then like Melania Trump is younger, right? Like she's probably the youngest of all those women, right?
No.
Okay. Like even Hillary Clinton, like she looked better when she was younger, you know?
Ugh, she never looked good.
This is Hillary when she was younger.
Oh, she looks like a horse-toothed faggot. Oh God.
What the fuck?
Look at her.
Dude, I thought you were gonna start playing. I thought you were gonna play the friggin' the theme from that Tom Cruise movie. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, dude! Julia Tyler, ugh, that's a boy.
It's a boy, man. We're out of here.
Do you think when Hillary Clinton was born, the doctor turned to the mother and said, "It's a cunt"?
It's a
Oh
cunt.
my God!
Got a fucking fat pig. Look. Oh.
Oh man, I guess there was no though. The first ladies are always kind of fucked up looking. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, who was the hottest first lady of them all?
Melania.
It's got-
Out of those,
might
I
be
just seen Melania.
Yeah, it might be Melania.
I don't. I would shave the pussy.
Oh my God!
Good Lord.
Jeez, did I just hear a sheep? Oh man.
Jesus.
What the
Oh, my
fuck
God.
is that?
The fuck was that? A bag of chips?
No, that's somebody gave somebody a straw and said, "Here, clear out her hole."
He fucking knew it.
He's shrimping her asshole.
I knew it. I know it because I've done it. I know what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like when you eat the ass out. Look,
Oh wow.
like this. You gotta go like this. You gotta go up to the ass and sniff it first. Shower it up.
Wow.
I like to stab the asshole like an anteater.
Like an anteater.
Yeah.
You want to see my anteater? Oh man.
Let's
anyway,
see. I want to tape up your ball.
Jesus, this has been like.
All right,
the-
I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta be up in a little bit.
This has been the overproduced sound clip show tonight.
I
I gotta tell you.
Thing.
Hey Bailey, before you get out of here. Hey Bailey,
Yeah.
what how many times you banged your wife? You think?
Like, you mean like all time?
Ness is calling. What? Who? Someone calling? I don't see anybody calling the show. Ness, you're calling? Why was
That's
Ness
my
calling?
Nessa. My Nessa.
I got the Nessa. Yo, Nessa, you calling? Go ahead, call in. We'll take Nessa's call before we get out of here.
Are you?
Why was she calling though?
I don't know.
I seen in the chat that people were saying Nessa was calling.
Going on in the chat. You know what I mean?
I don't usually read it, so but I was like, all right.
Yo, mama.
Yo, mama. Your mama, Obama.
Obama mama.
I don't know, man. I like Michelle on there, number 3 or something. Probably like the other girl, and then Melania's there, and then probably Michelle.
I think
to be
Michelle
honest.
Obama has Fraggle Rock between her legs.
Oh my God.
Down at Fraggle Rock. Down at Rock.
Well, remember
Hey,
there
look,
was the.
guac. I'm a guac.
What does she look like when she was
I
younger?
caught a Fraggle.
Gee, I caught a Fraggle.
Oh my God.
Hey, I caught a Fraggle.
Why is Scott calling? What does he want?
That's the shit stirrer.
Oh, is he doing something?
Yeah, he was trying to get everybody to call in at the same time.
Oh, was that what was going on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it. What does he want to talk
I
about?
don't like to say his name because it's like Beetlejuice.
Should I take his call? Should I take his call? And then we never get rid of him?
Destroy the child.
If you take his call, you know we'll go until 7 o'clock.
Yeah. We got to get the fuck out of here. We went way past time. Everybody knows your name. I'm sorry. All right. Well, hey, listen. Thank you, everybody. You get the fuck out of here. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully they won't have Patreon, won't have issues like it did this week. Make sure to re-up to my Patreon, re-up your Patreon, extend your patron.
Fucking said that I lost 20 some odd people, man, tonight.
Yeah, bro. There's a glitch. There's something wrong. I lost 60 people. There's a problem.
Crazy, dude.
There'll be probably 40 or 50 of them will be back by a couple days when they figure out the problem, and you'll probably get 15 back. So,
Jesus, man.
Make sure you guys check Ken's and mine Patreons and fix that shit. If you're listening somewhere else, become a patron of us, so you can hear these shows live and shit. And that's about it.
This is on iTunes too, right?
Yeah, well, at some point. We're on episode 30 on iTunes. So, those people are way behind. You know, that's why you got to be... I upload them like once every 2 weeks. So, you know, that's why you got to be here. Because this is the fucking place, man.
Up to the minute.
Fousey Tube, I'm gonna kill myself. Where'd he go? He killed himself.
God.
Yo, what's up? It's me, Fousey.
All right, good night,
Tube.
everybody. Thanks for listening. Episode 63, Corrupted. We'll see you next time. Ken from the Foul Mouth Network, Filthy Mouth Gamer, JB from JBShow.net. I'm Joe Cronin and Jesse J.
Yo, Keemstar made me wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna. I'm Fousey Tube, I wanna kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself.
Been thinking about it a lot. Whole life gone to hell. I think I'll lay here and smoke some pot until I rot. Suicidal, bipolar, crazy up in here. Oh, I forgot some whacked up shit I draw in my own hair. Wear it halfway backwards hat and I'm halfway queer. I'm fear that I will molest someone in the rear. Douchebag for sure, but I got millions of fans. If they live by the river down by some vans. Douse myself in cologne. Bitches wanna know, wanna make a moan until they pick up the phone. Hey baby, what's up, foos? Last night was great. It was great, but I gotta disclose I got my STD.